Thank you. This is a professional stream with professional production quality here, guys. How's it going? It's good to see everyone. Thank you for letting me know. I was so happy. I was so happy to see you guys. You're right, Deb, but I was talking to myself. Is it twice in a row? Probably. I gotta change my hotkeys because something like in my opening screen, my opening scene, I have the same hotkey to change from my opening scene to my BRB screen to mute my mic, I think, or something really stupid. I gotta fix it. It's bad. I didn't think that one through. But how's it going, guys? It's good to see you. Hope you all had a good weekend. Good long weekend for some people stateside probably, but I had to work yesterday. So yesterday was Columbus Day. I know not everyone is from the States, but typically on Columbus Day, people who have real jobs get the day off work to do fuck all. But since I work at a bakery, I had to work all day and then deal with the people who had the day off and then just kind of sit there seething because I had to work. But hey, it's money. I can't complain. I can't complain aside from the complaining that I just did, that I had to work a holiday. But we're getting back to some Alien Isolation tonight. I have no idea where I am in this game. It's been like 5 days since I played it, I think, because I had to cancel Sunday's stream. I don't remember being super stuck where I was, which is good, because there were a couple parts that I got tripped up on. But I'm really enjoying this so far, and I can't wait to see how crazy it gets as it goes on. You only know about that from a Sopranos episode. That's true. That's not a thing they would have anywhere in Europe. It would not make sense. But it's kind of a useless holiday anyway. There's a couple of holidays that are pretty useless, but people get them off work so they don't complain. Exactly, Deb. I was having that conversation at work as we were working Columbus Day. We're like, why do we actually celebrate this asshole that basically took over, like, started the taking over of a land that wasn't his? Like, that's the whole, yeah, exactly. Didn't do anything except for some savage shit. Exactly. And we celebrate it. We just, like, we put him on a freaking pedestal for taking someone else's land. It's terrible. There was a controversy in the episode with the Native Americans protesting it, Italian Americans glorifying him. Really? I wasn't aware that there was that much of a controversy around it. Like, obviously with the Native Americans, it's kind of a big deal. And I would be pissed if I were in a Native American, I feel like, on Columbus Day. I'm like a very, like, minor part Native American. So, Ursula! It's been a month already? It's been a month since you saw that blows my mind. Thank you so much for subbing, Ursula. I really appreciate it for the 2-month resub, the continued support. And it's always nice having you here. And continue to enjoy your Shrimp is Fine emote. I'm gonna be coming up with a sub giveaway. I gotta figure out what it is. I'm thinking like a $10 Steam gift card would be a good giveaway to do. But I'm not sure yet. I might do a giveaway for everyone. And like just bump up the amount of luck that the subs have basically for the giveaway, because I love my subs. I like that you guys support the stream, but I don't want to like prevent people who don't pay from entering. Does that make sense? I want to give you guys something, but I want to have everyone have a chance to get something too, because I know not everyone has the money to sub or anything. So I gotta figure out how to do that in a way that's fair, because I think it's kind of difficult to balance. Also, I got this sick new gaming mouse, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of glows and stuff. But it's because I was trying to game with the ergonomic mouse that I use normally for like work stuff, and it wasn't working out very good. So I got this. This is like some Chinese like $16 mouse that's supposed to compete with the one of the Razer mice, I think. What is it? It's the most like English name. It's a Hirali? Hiraliy. It's so English. Let me type that. It's like if someone with dyslexia tried to type Hillary. Hirali. And it was like $16. And it got really good reviews. I'm gonna try it out. It works pretty well so far. I need to stop fucking around with the DPI though. Nope. There. Hi, Soldark. How's it going? Good to see you. Early is tight AF. Do you actually know what that is, or you just like the name? Because the name is so stupid. And the box! And legit, like, all the stuff that I've gotten for streaming and gaming is, like, knockoff, like, shitty Chinese stuff from Amazon because it's cheaper and it's still just as good, a lot of it. And the boxes are great because they have terrible English on them. So I get as much joy, like, from reading the shitty English on the boxes as I do actually using the products. Your mouse has similar lights. I never have them on though. Yeah, I don't understand the point of them other than looking cool. Like, they don't really do anything with the game. They don't light up enough of the room for you to see. I don't know. They do look pretty badass though, I'll give it that. How's the mic level for you guys? I can bump it down a bit. I cannot get a good level with this game. It's tough. I look at the VODs and I'm like, I'm not really content with how the mic is, but I've been tweaking it a little bit. You're just supporting the hardware, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not really a well-known brand. I don't even know if you would call it a brand, because it's just kind of like a Chinese knockoff. Alright, guys, where the fuck actually were we? I don't remember. Oh, shit, we were here, okay. Alright, so this is where we had to get a component from this warehouse. Oh, shit. He's actually here. Okay. We had to get a component from this warehouse by using an android to kind of maneuver him to get it, and then he fried, so we had to get it by ourselves anyway, and it took forever to get it because I couldn't find the switch to push. Then I got it, now I gotta go bring it back to use the elevator, I guess. The mouse lights will come on responding to the game? That sounds really immersion breaking. I don't know if that's a good, I don't know if you'd call that a feature. I swear to God, I get more scared from the vents just randomly opening in this game than anything else. Than the freaking alien. Because I'm just expecting him to, like, not ping on my, my radar and then just suddenly pop out of a vent like, hey, what's good? Alright, where was this elevator? This game was tailor-made for me in that it's constantly pointing to the objective because I get so fucking lost otherwise. Even with the map, I get super lost. It is way too quiet. He's up in the vents. He's gonna drop down here. I get that feeling. Yo, what was my crouch? See, okay. This is what happens when you don't play a game for like 5 days too. Between that and like switching between games, I always have trouble. Ooh! Remembering the controls. Yeah, that's the thing too with the more like complicated gaming mice, I guess. There's so many settings that you gotta tweak to make them even usable, it seems like. Maxed. Everything's maxed. I gotta build more stuff. This is what happens with the crafting. I just hoard everything because I don't know what to do with it. Okay, alright, let me save. I do think it's an interesting choice for them to do the saves the way they do. And I don't know if I really agree with it. So they overwrite your past save, and they leave one extra save, basically, your previous save, in case you get really fucked to go back to. But, having basically only one save kinda forces you, to continue on even if you're in a shit situation, which is interesting, because it is a survival, horror game. Has the Xenomorph killed you in the midst of saving it? No, not yet, Soldark. Not while saving and not while, reading the terminals, and I'm pretty sure he can do both, I think, on normal mode, but I'm not sure. Like, how much the difficulty, like, affects the frequency which he does it. I looked up nightmare mode for this game though, and honestly, like, I don't know why anyone would play that. It seems like agony. Basically, Nightmare, there's no HUD, so you have no health. You have no way of telling, like, when to use your medkit. The motion tracker is unreliable in that it picks up a lot of static, and I think it shows when, like, it doesn't always show when he's there. What else was there? He basically follows you, like, constantly on a really tight leash, the Xenomorph. So it's super hard to get around. There were a couple other things that were, like, terrible sounding about it. Like, I think it's cool they have it for people who really want to challenge, but at the same time, I know I would never do that. Normal feels pretty good, difficulty-wise. Alright, so it looks like there's a camera ahead. Or a spotlight that I gotta avoid. What about this stuff? I'm assuming this has something to do with the robots? Working Joes? Oh, there's dudes up there. Alright, how do we get around these dudes? They're gonna see me when I'm up here. Really? You'd think I could interact with this thing. It looked pretty important. Big red button. This game is all about hitting the buttons. Are they that blind? Are you actually that blind? Okay, they're actually that blind. So I have an option here. I can go up the ladder and try to take them out, which probably would not end well, or I can go through here. I don't think either of them are gonna end well. This is a dead end. In this room you cannot hear it sneak up on you? Oh, where I was just saving? Oh, did it say I could push the button? Did I completely miss that I could push the button there? Because I was hovering over it, I didn't see the prompt. I'm very out of it, guys, so if I missed something, please let me know. Oh, 100%. The room with the looters cell, that room was fucking awful. Honestly, whoever said that was one of the most difficult parts of the game, I think they were right. At least early on, that was just agony. And I can see that putting a lot of people off playing. You're just saying okay. It's hard to tell because I do miss a lot of stuff. It'll be like a bright red flashing button 2 inches in front of my face. I'm like, what doing? This looks very inviting, guys. Let's go in here. Oh. Is there anything like worthwhile here, or can I just keep?
Synthetic shouldn't just kill. Get it.
I'm not quite sure where I'm going. This looks like it just might be crafting stuff. I feel like they're gonna hear me open the door here.
Just need to see the family again. That's all I want.
How's it going, Hail Sadako in space? No one can see you stream. You know, I was thinking of a pun with the scream and stream, but I didn't know. I didn't know if it would be too much.
Keep your head together. You can do it.
Are you that deaf? Oh my god. These people have my problems of, like, not seeing and hearing shit. Look at these lighting effects. This is so cool. Man, I am constantly impressed the more that I see of this game, how they nailed the feeling of the movie. It's so good. Like, it's so fucking good. All the details.
Oh my god!
Thanks for the follow. Oh god, I gotta move my stuff again. Let me see. Charlie, what up? Thanks for the follow. My mouse is going nuts. Tammy Katawazi? Tammy Katawazi. I butchered that. I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow. Save game. You know, they did. They gonna be dead soon. When muted, no one can. That's true. No one can hear you stream. Shrimpy is ableist against the blind and deaf. No. Well, I'm the what is the opposite of ableist? I don't know what the opposite of ableist would be. I think about these things a lot. And Blood Samus, how's it going? Good to see ya. How's Majora's Mask treating ya? I'm gonna check this out. Let's check here. And Sella here, how are ya? Good to see you too. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, for some Alien. What is this? It's time for narration. I'm still waiting to get gibbed when reading one of these. Okay, we got a bunch of errors. Bunch of errors. Pro-ableness. The opposite of ableist is boring? No. Okay, I'm gonna narrate this because I don't think it plays. Can I get someone from Seeks and Synthetics to look at my Android? I've just worked a 24-hour shift helping out with trauma patients, and I'm the dentist. Waits once every one of them moved out of the hospital, and no one is telling me anything. If I'm gonna be pulling down these kinds of hours, I need some extra help. We've got an android down here with perfectly adequate programming, but he's been gathering dust because apparently the same model started acting up on the other side of the station. What the hell is going on with this place? Get someone down here now, before I make an official complaint. Fernandez. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, these androids are definitely not right. They have all sorts of issues and they're gonna murder us all. More than this stupid alien is. Okay. Let me remember my crafting. What is crafting button? No, that's not crafting, that's a smoke bomb. V. No. Remember crafting. Okay, there we go. What can I make with this random assortment of stuff that'll help? Maybe an EMP mine? Nope. Maybe? I have no, like, the one thing that I need, the charge pack, I get nothing. I'm assuming. I'm assuming I need 3 of them for one of these. No, 2? 2 of them? Wait, no, 3. 3. Okay, so I need 3. Alright, I can never make one of these. These look great. These look like you can take out a whole room of those dudes. The working Joes. You didn't stop by for Alien, you stopped by for Shrimp. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping by either way, Sully. I hope you're doing well. Majora's Mask is good, just need to find all masks before beating up Skull Kid. How far in are you? I remember getting all the masks in that game being very kind of arduous. I think it was Kafei's Quest? Took me forever as a kid. Trying to time everything right. What is this? I don't even know. What even uses... You know what I would like? I would like a way to tell what components these use just by mousing over them. Oh, there is one. I'm just an idiot. What is the icon for sensor? Sensor is a circle. Okay. I get it. I get it now. So what uses sensors? Not that. Pipe bomb. Molotov. EMP mine. I wonder if the Molotov's probably only really good against humans. Let's try smoke bomb. I don't know if fire does anything against the working Joes. No, the working Joe androids, not the phones. Although I do definitely have a phone prejudice, because I have my smartphone. My dumb phone. I do not have a smartphone. I refuse to buy in and get a smartphone until I'm forced. Because I refuse to spend like 30 bucks a month just for a data plan that I'll never use because I'm already at the computer so much. Pretty sure I rage quit Majora's Mask when I was a kid. Was it that bad, Tap? You rage quit Majora's Mask and then you went on as an adult to really love Dark Souls and Bloodborne. That's amazing. That's amazing. I definitely beat that as a kid. I loved that game. I really didn't have many N64 games as a kid. We rented most of them from Blockbuster, so the ones that I did have, I really kind of played the shit out of. Of course I'm going the wrong direction. Or I actually don't know what direction I'm supposed to be going here, but it's probably the wrong one. Did I probably just went all the way up there too. Yeah, this looks familiar. The people out here, right? Nope. That's where I just came from, okay. Definitely went the wrong way. Oh, you need to do all the quest stuff? Yeah, that one's definitely, I think, the longest out of all of them. So it takes a while. Fire kills everything if you make it burn hot enough. That's true, but I don't know how hot a Molotov burns. I don't know if it's hot enough to take out an angry android. And how's it going, old school, bleh, speaking. Old school gamer, welcome back. How's your weekend? And Miki, how are you? Good to see you. You're digging that shirt? I gotta show this shirt off every time I wear it. Let me pause. This shirt is great. You're not even seeing most of it. The best part is the bottom. I show this off all the time. Cause, I don't know if you can see it. It's like an astronaut. Spooky astronaut. Ugh, that's the last time I'm getting up. I'm too lazy. Alright, let me get the other windows back up. There we go. There we go. That's true, there weren't very many N64 games, but there was Glover, and that was the only game on the N64 that anyone needed, despite them not knowing that they needed it at the time. Glover is the only N64 game. In Dark Souls, when you complete a task, it stays completed. That's true. In Majora's Mask, everything is erased, aside from your rupees, which you can store. You can save for college. You sucked at it and you lost interest because of other type games at the time. What else did you play, Dub, on the N64? I remember being obsessed with Majora's Mask. I don't even remember what else I was playing at the time. Alright, I'm guessing I gotta go to reception. It doesn't look open though.
How do I get off this wreck?
Everywhere is so empty.
Actually, it tells me in the menu where I'm going. I'm getting medical supplies. But it doesn't tell me where. Find exit to synthetic fluid plant. So I came here to find the exit to the place that I'm... What? And Aeon, how's it going? Good to see ya. Yeah, they were super expensive, and Majora's Mask too, because it had the extra, expansion pack to it that you had to put in the N64. That was basically like extra RAM, I guess. Exactly, Sully here, because then you end up spending even more money on the stupid phone games.
How did I agree to come out here?
I don't know, I liked the time mechanic in Majora's Mask. No other game did anything quite like it, I think. I thought it was unique. I liked, more than anything, I liked the atmosphere of that game way better than Ocarina's. I hated playing as Kid Link in Ocarina of Time because we rented that game from Blockbuster, and every time we had to return it, I lost all my progress, and I had to play as Kid Link probably like 10 times. Even like make it to adult Link. I just backtracked. Where am I going? What am I doing? This is backtracking, right? Unless this is the exit here. All the elevators look the goddamn same to me. Where's this go? This is probably where I just was. I straight up don't even remember if this is where I entered this place. Does anyone remember if this is how I got in here? Because I don't remember. I'm so confused. I'm trying to like keep up with chat. I have no memory because everything looks the same in this area. But I think this is not where I came in. I don't remember the front desk. There's a terminal that I don't remember. I gotta, hold on one sec, guys. I gotta put this in windowed mode. Because every time the chat scrolls up, I have to like alt-tab to go over and scroll it back up. And, it's easier if this- It is in windowed mode, so why isn't that working? Whatever. it only works on the menu. You play GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, WCW versus NWO, and all that other tight shit. Yeah, I heard good things about GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. I just was shit at FPS. And Kubla Khan, how's it going? I ripped my childhood because I had to look up the walkthrough to Majora's Mask. Did you? So what'd you get stuck on? It does get kind of complicated and convoluted at certain times. One of the weird games from the N64 that I like, I'd maybe like to go back and try was Space Station Silicon Valley. You kind of took control of like all these different animals, but I don't think I ever finished it as a kid. Yeah, I definitely wasn't here. I don't remember this. Low power? What? What is this shit? How do I power this? Never seen that before. Do I get a battery somewhere? Just plug it in? What am I doing? I do like that once you've fully looted... Oh my god! Thank you for the follow. Yuck Alien? Welcome to the stream. I like when you've fully looted a drawer, it stays open, so you can kind of at a glance, if you're in a panic, know which ones you've already fumbled through. Anything hiding over here? Hammer? Nope. Nothing. Crayons. Have like coloring time with the xenomorph. Just give him one of those like therapeutic coloring books and some crayons, and maybe he'll sit down and leave us alone. Oh, I got an achievement. We must have done the right thing. Thank God. I don't know where I'm going. My tracker wasn't telling me. I'm lost. Like a chicken with my head cut off when that thing doesn't tell me where to go. Odd music. This poor girl, I've spent like 2 hours game time looking for a med kit. This poor girl that we're supposed to be helping is probably dead by now. Device invalid. Oh, don't tell me I'm locked out of everything here. What's this? Eat. I can't read it. It says eat, I think. This is locked! Use lever. It's like a 20-step process to open a door. Good morning. Very noisy in here. Alright, there's that elevator. Oh, it was... okay. This looks familiar. A little bit. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. The time-sensitive quests killed me. I didn't have the patience to read the dialogue back then. Yeah, it is tough. Like, you gotta get, like, freaking pens and pencils and just mark out, like, where they are on the timeline, when to do certain things if you don't have a walkthrough. I don't even know how I figured it out. I feel like I probably went to some shitty GeoCities, website, at least for that one quest, to do that. And Windex, how's it going? Long time no see. Can you do a Wookiee call? No. I don't think I can, but sometimes when I yawn at work really loudly, people say it sounds like a Wookiee. So if I get really tired, I'll just let it out and then you can tell me. Let's use this, this. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Axiom Verge! Oh shit, I started that game so long ago and I never finished it. I forgot completely about that till you said that game. The name of that game. It just completely disappeared from my mind. That was actually a decent game from when I played a bit, I just never finished it. That game is pretty good. I heard, was it Samus Returns for the 3DS is good? But at this point, I would probably buy anything that was, like, passable for the 3DS, because I've not played anything since Kirby Robobot. Because it's just shit. Like, there are not many good games. Ugh. Yeah, sorry, Windex, I can't bring myself to try to make a Wookiee call and blow everyone's ears out. It would be bad.
I sent you a clear directive not to land on station.
I told you we didn't hear your message. We understood you would be...
Hey,
Identify yourself.
Ripley, from the Torrens.
Relax, kid.
She's still alive. How is she alive?
What the hell is going on here, Marshall? Where's the security forces?
You're looking at them.
I've seen the creature. What is it?
I
She's
don't
so
know.
sweaty.
Something
Everyone's so
brought
sweaty.
here by Marlowe, the
is
captain
everyone
of
so
the
sweaty?
Isadora.
The ship that found the flight recorder.
Is there anywhere safe left on this station? That creature's running around and the Seegson synthetics are less than friendly.
Goddamn androids.
Ripley? Taylor needs attention.
Medical's a no-go. We can't take her there.
We have a basic life support unit back at HQ.
Then let's go.
Let's
We
do
need
this.
the transit
Escort
to
time.
get to HQ, but it's down. Transit control is upstairs. Samuels says you're an engineer. Go make yourself useful.
Did these guys do
seeing as you
anything?
screwed up the trap.
Do they do
Yeah,
anything
right.
for
We'll talk about
themselves?
that later, Waits. You
Oh my
protect them while I'm
God.
gone. Understood?
I just...
Ricardo, get a lock on our radio so we can stay in touch.
Alright. Basically, these guys do fuck all, and I just am running laps around the entire ship trying to get all this stuff done. I'm not Canadian. I'm not Canadian. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm not Canadian. I am actually from Boston, which is probably surprising because I don't have an accent, but it is the truth. What is a mustard tiger shirt? What is mustard tiger? I don't know what that is. And Contrast, how's it going? You had a good time with Axiom Verge? Yeah, it was well done. I think it was one person who made it too, if I remember correctly. Or a very small team, at the least. I was impressed by it. I might go back and do that. I might go back and finish that. There are a couple of half-finished platformers that I have never gone back to. There's that, and I tried Hollow Knight again, and Hollow Knight is, like, honestly, probably too difficult for me. I got so tripped up with it. Monk asked the game, I know, right, with all the sweating. These guys need, like, headbands or something to get the sweat off their face. Even the android was sweating. I don't know if he's actually an android, but I'm suspicious that he's actually an android. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Should have paid attention. I did not pay attention. I got an achievement called I Admire Its Purity, and I don't know why. I understand that's a quote, but I don't understand what I did to do that. But it's okay. Keep out. It's fine. Oh, this looks good. This looks like the place I want to be. Thank you, lights. Thank you, shitty flickering space station lights. To the rescue. No hint of Boston whatsoever. Yeah, I forcibly removed my Boston accent. I took a speech class in high school. And, just kind of brute forced it out of existence because I hate the Boston accent. It's so grating to me. It's so abrasive. But my whole family talks like that. Hi from LA? I have a few people from California who watch. A few people from California, a few people from Canada, a few people from like out in the desert in the west, a few people from Europe. People from all over the place. A couple people from Japan. Twitch is crazy. You have a New York accent, you hate it. Yeah, New York's up there. It's up there with the Boston accent. It's probably most obnoxious. Why do all, like, the Europeans get the cool accents and just American accents are terrible? If you think about it, Southern accents are kind of terrible. Boston accents are terrible. New York accents are terrible. California does, like, West Coast doesn't really have much of an accent. I hear an alien. Hello? Hello? You can't fit through there. Don't try to scare me. Fucking know your game. Ooh, flashbang. Why is it? Okay, he is right there. Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I'm gonna do the squat rock. Squat walk. Thank you, tracker. Where is it? I don't see any vents, but there's gotta be somewhere it can pop out of. Tracker. What am I missing? What'd I miss? Here? Nope. This terminal? This looks important. Hit all the buttons.
Someone shut everything off.
Oh, I know someone's in here.
Shit. These dudes are honestly worse than the alien.
Calm down in there, you android fuck.
That's rude. Oh, you can see me. Help me, box. I don't want to shoot anything because then that stupid alien will come out.
Man, I feel like death. I
Can't
went to a
see,
lot
it's
of
so
trouble
dark.
to secure this place.
I actually can't see where he is. It's so dark. He's right there, but I can't see.
She
Where he's-
never left the others.
Is he gonna fuck off? Or is he gonna turn around?
God, I feel like shit.
Alright, I gotta go that way.
You're not going anywhere.
Hello?
What am I doing here?
Is he gonna shoot me?
Show yourself, and I'll make it quick.
Let's play, see how dumb the AI is. See if it's as dumb as I am.
They said. It'll be
I don't
an
want to shoot
adventure.
him! Because then it's gonna attack me! The xenomorph is there too, I think. He was banging around in the vents. I'm more worried about the xenomorph than this fuck. But he's standing in the way of what I need to do, apparently. It's right there. Reactivate the transit system. Enable the power backups. Okay, can I do that with him still alive? Let's try to sneak around here. Don't turn around, please. Thank you.
Huh? There's nothing there. You're just losing it, that's all.
Just a box. Alright, if I were a power backup, what would I look like? That's what I'm looking for. I didn't say shoot him, I said kill him. Any way I attempt to kill him, it makes noise. That's the problem. If I wrench him, I think the alien hears that too. Yo, what the fuck? Power backup. Is it actually on the console? And Corona, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome to Alien Isolation. If you're a power backup, you'd look like a crustacean. Just a shrimp-shaped battery pack. Is this a power backup?
I feel like death.
You feel like death. I may actually just have to kill you because I can't. I gotta use this thing. Nope, it's not that thing. What is it? What am I doing?
I feel like shit. Anyone there?
I'm feeling really dense. Maybe those on the side? Those are just lights. Those over there?
Nothing.
I just looked at them.
My nerves won't take much more of this.
It's directing me right here. Like, right back to this thing.
into space, they said. It'll be an adventure. Assholes.
Asshole. Alright, whatever. I can just fucking wrench him. It's fine. I can see him. I legit cannot see anything when he goes in that corner. It's so dark over there. There he is. Alright. Let's try to wrench
What am
him.
I doing
This
here?
vent's up there. Don't turn around. I'm trying to solid snake this shit. He's gonna turn around and eat me. Yep. Got him. Arian's all stomping around up there, though. Alright. Can we get the incessant beeping to stop? It's obviously something else. It's not that. Over here? What screen am I looking for? In before the alien is like salivating from the vent directly above me and eats me. This should be pretty damn obvious. Usually it's something flashing. Oh, there we go. Nope, that's a tag. Okay. That's just a collectible. Alright, this is not what the thing is pointing to. Okay, it's right there, it's right there. There's gotta be another one on the other side. Unless it's good now? Nope, not good. Okay. We got one more. Couldn't be that easy. Where is it? I feel like in lieu of puzzles, they just have a lot of switch flipping in this game to make things longer. Otherwise, you just blow through it. Because the stealth does take a while to stealth around the alien and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know about this switch flipping stuff. See? Oh, Jesus. Yo, so where's the other one? There's gotta be another one. Hides from the spoopy game. It's honestly not that scary, Corona. It's more tense than anything. I haven't really gotten scared by it yet. There's been a couple of, like, pretty tense spots, though, stealthing around the alien. It's more, like, atmospheric. Alright, this is kind of irritating me. That I'm not finding this thing. It was, like, it's pretty obvious what it looks like, then. No, it's not the green screens. We gotta flip these stupid things. Apparently there's another one because that wasn't enough to turn them back on. There's gotta be another thing looking like that I'm walking right by. Is it up there? Nope. Oh, maybe the back ones? Maybe these are on now? There were 2 sets of green screens. These weren't on before, I think. Okay, that's fine. So you're right, it was the green screens, it was just the different ones. Oh shit, there's people coming in.
You shouldn't be here.
These dudes appearing on my... They're not pinging on my radar. Are they standing?
I've got
Yes. We've got all day, okay. Sounds good, me too, buddy. I wonder if in the harder modes, if there's more of them patrolling, or if they just increase their chance of finding you.
a wild goose chase, as suspected.
These guys have better eyesight than the people, though, I think. I gotta be careful. Can I wrench this fucker?
The 6 and There's someone behind you.
Jesus, that noise.
My attention.
Just gonna... Nope, that's not gonna work. Am I safe in here?
There are more pressing matters.
Can I just wrench this fuck? Okay, advanced AI. I wonder if any of it has to do with the light in the room. Alright, do I have to go to the main terminal now? I'm feeling so dense here, honestly. it's gotta be something super simple. I think I just go to the main terminal, probably. Gotta wait till he's not looking though. For fuck's sake.
All visiting corporate representatives must report to their nearest synthetic.
Where is he?
Season tomorrow. Together.
He's right there. Shit. Hello?
You really shouldn't be here.
Seriously?
Please, calm down.
Cornered me. Nope, not there. Am I gonna die to this thing?
I'm going to catch you.
Shit. Shit! No, 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 no. Fuck! What was the use? Ugh! Forget the stupid use in my panic, the use button for the med kit because I've never used one like actually in combat. I'm gonna die here.
Ask me about Sevastopol's safety protocols.
Is it R?
This is a safety breach.
What is it?
Be tolerated.
I legit have never had to use a med kit like mid-battle. Game. Oh, that's cool. Fuck. I could literally just fight him. But I'm gonna have to redo all this shit because What's the- does anyone know the use medkit? I'm straight up like blanking on what the button was for the use medkit, and he's right behind me, and if I don't use it, I'm fucked. I might just look it up, because there's no keyboard, apparently, keyboard controls. For some reason it's just controller controls. And how's it going? Penguin Rocker, welcome to the shit show. Yeah, it's gonna be rip if I don't figure this out. I'm feeling really stupid right now. I'm gonna look it up. I thought it was hold R, but that didn't do anything. Hover over it, click, press, and hold E or R. Thank you. Alright, so I think I did equip it, but R wasn't working. See, the same monkeys who programmed Dark Souls keyboard controls program this game. I cannot imagine for the life of me playing Dark Souls with a keyboard. Alright, I'll try. I think I already have it equipped. This is gonna go real bad, guys. I'm doing okay. I'm a little spaced out tonight, because I took a nap and I woke up in the middle of it and I'm like, wrecked. Like, I need to stop taking naps, because every time I feel like I wake up more groggy than I went to bed most of the time I take a nap. But I still do it anyway, because it's so tempting on my days off work just to take a nice nap in the middle of the afternoon. It was like super hot today, but I'm a bit frazzled, so I'm gonna get tripped up on stuff like this a little bit more than usual. Alright, hold her. Alright.
You're starting to test my patience.
Where are we going?
I'll have to report this.
What?
You're going to hurt yourself.
That's not what I wanted. Well,
I don't understand what you're doing.
I don't understand what I'm doing either, buddy. But I'm fucked right now. I don't know how to get back to my stupid...
Help you.
my stupid wrench.
My turn now.
Stupid stun baton, whatever it is. There we go.
Running causes accidents.
It's not left mouse.
Don't run.
Thank you for the follow. Anyone who's following during this, thank you so much for the follows. Cause this is fucking awful. I'm mad at myself. Where am I going? There was a new room back there. It was a dead end. I'm sure there was something in there. If I stun baton this guy, does it kill him or does it just stun him? I'm assuming it just stuns him, but he's a robot, so it might do something else. Let's find out. I think that's my wrench, isn't it?
You and I are going to have a talk about safety.
I don't even know how to use this thing.
Calm down.
I did not get the manual on how to read, how to use the... There we go. Can I actually kill these dudes? Nope. You gotta actually shoot him. And this is where we get the alien out. Jesus fuck. I wouldn't have to do any of this if I knew where I was supposed to go, but I was in a panic. Alright, that was a waste of everything. At least I used something. I haven't used anything until now. No bullets, no medkits, really. Maybe one medkit from, like, really kind of necessary damage that they force you to take.
Oh my god!
Thanks for the follow, Utopian Rhythm and Penguin Rocker. Thanks for the follows, guys. Tut tut! Tut tut looks like death. I'll build one more. Alright. Now we can just take a moment, gather our thoughts, get some more stuff. I'm really kind of surprised the alien didn't come out. I'm kind of concerned he's gonna. But maybe he's not here. Alright. So, what'd I miss? Safe spots out there. It's pointing me this way, so it must be out through here and then out into the hall. You think this game is worth $10? $10 with all DLC on the Humble Bundle right now. Have you watched the original Alien film? If you've watched the original Alien film, I would say 100%. If you enjoyed it, it is worth the $10. If you haven't, it's a little bit harder to recommend, I think. Because I think, kind of mechanically, I bet other games do stealth better. Stealth mechanics would be better, gunplay would be better. I mean, this is obviously they're not intending you to use the gun a lot. It's mostly stealthing. They really kind of make you helpless with a few tools to kind of get enemies off your backs, but you're not really supposed to go Rambo and take everything out. But yeah, I would say it's worth it if you like the movie. 100%. I don't know who would play this game who hasn't seen the movie. But, they'd probably have a better opinion. Alright. Listen, you crazy bastard. You think that thing gets around in a fucking transit car? You're sitting on an override that'll disconnect the transit from Apollo, so fucking pull it. You can stop all this bullshit just by pulling a lever. You think you're safer with the transit powered down, but we're trapped like rats. For God's sake, help us. Yep. Got a heads up for you, jackass. Don't even think about throwing in with Sinclair and the Seegson security guys. I told them it was you that killed Morrison. If they see you, they'll shoot on sight. You should have let me join you in your bolt hole. You won't last a week. Isn't that the movie with the alien being birthed from one girl's abdomen? So yeah, it's the one. Well, in the first movie, it wasn't the girl. It was a guy. But it is the one with the chest burster, which is also my hosting notification. It's a GIF of a chest burster, but it's that movie. Yeah, it's a classic, and the game. I think the thing I keep harping on that it does best is captures the atmosphere of the movie. And there's a lot of references to the movie. Even in the achievements, a lot of the achievement names are quotes from the movie. Ever notice them aliens have nice teeth? Makes one feel jelly. They do have nice teeth. Do you think they need, like... I don't think they would need alien braces. Is there an alien dentist? Let me see if I can trigger my host alert. Okay. I'm gonna just resend someone's host message and it should pop up. That's the chest burster. It's that movie. It's from that movie. You actually like Predator more? I was, someone had recommended to me, so I did at one point have a viewer movie night. And we watched The Thing last time, and I've actually never seen Predator, and someone had recommended me to potentially do a movie night of Predator, and I think that might be fun. I don't know who would be interested in watching, but I would watch it either way, because I've never seen it. Alright, gas torch. I should have waited to save. Please stop. Oops. Please stop. Ooh. The last, like, actual scary movie I can remember seeing was a movie called Cairo, and it's a J-horror that's kind of artsy-fartsy, but it's more kind of atmospheric horror. It's not really jump scares. That kind of scared me more than anything I've seen in a while, but as far as, like, classic horror movies, The Exorcist, I still think, is the scariest movie to me, as someone who went to Catholic school for 12 years and was like, and saw that when I was 11 years old. Back when I believed in that shit that was really scary. Push the move. Oh, good God. This is welding 101. What if I don't make the hole big enough for me to get through? Oh, I can see, like, having to do this while the alien's chasing me down being a bad time. Can I, like, make a smiley face on this? Can I have creative license with what I'm doing here? This is pretty cool. Jesus. Alright, that looks like fun. Let's go. I haven't seen The Conjuring. Is that a newer movie or an older movie? I've heard of it, but I don't remember. The Exorcist was just weird and kind of gross. You have to... I feel like, as I said, it was a lot scarier to me because I went to Catholic school for such a long time. And they just kind of indoctrinate you with all that shit. About the devil and stuff.
This is Waits. The transit's here. We're waiting on you.
Take it. I had some trouble, so it's gonna take me a while to get back.
We can wait.
Can I jump that?
Taylor can't. No. I can catch the next car.
Your call.
your dad bought this one subwoofer off a friend he had on Max watching The Conjuring. The sound in horror movies, like, it's definitely important to have a good sound system, I feel like, to really fully experience them. Ideally for me, I watch them with headphones on at the computer. Because I don't have a TV, so my computer speakers are garbo, so I just use the headphones. Alright, we can use a lever. We can do that. Is there a save station?
Girls, it's Sinclair.
Guys.
We need supplies. Take what you can from whoever you want. I found an area in habitation where we can seal ourselves in and wait for rescue. I've got guys welding vents shut and shutting off elevators. Plan is to make it watertight. There's no room for more people in the sanctuary, but we can make space for their food, meds, water, and guns. If we're gonna get everyone through this alive, there's no room for pity.
Whew. These give me such Bioshock vibes, or sorry, System Shock vibes, the audio logs. This whole game does, in a way. Alright, what can we do with the rewire? I've never really used these effectively. Air purification's active, okay. Tab. Speaker system, alarm system, no location, camera feed, we'll get rid of that. Kill the camera feed. Door access? Needs 3 power. Oh boy. I really don't know if this is a good idea. I don't even know if this is what I need, I'm just fucking around with stuff. I probably should have listened to what he just said. I have a very bad habit of not listening. And I'm trying to get better at it, but... Rejoin them. Get back to the transit station. Okay, I'm assuming that's what I needed, was to rewire that to open the door down there. But it turned off my cover in the process. Anything else on? Safe? Nothing? Nope. Okay. You're Christian, but not Catholic? And The Exorcist still didn't scare you? I guess it was more, I bet a lot of it was because I saw it when I was a kid, so it was more impressionable at that time. I was maybe 11 years old. I was a wuss. It was back before I played a lot of survival horror games. You gotta get confirmed soon? So you're in high school? Or are you just, I don't understand confirmation anymore. That's a high school thing, right? I got confirmed in high school. I had to, but personally, I'm not not religious anymore. But I have nothing against people who are. Horror movies today are shit. I agree. I agree. I haven't seen a good horror movie in ages, but if someone can recommend one, that would be awesome. I heard the new It was okay, but it's really not appealing to me. You bought a PC in August, and ever since then you've not picked up your PS4 controller? It's super different and a lot better. Yeah, like, honestly, console gaming's great because of the exclusive, but PC gaming is great for the quality of the games. Like, in the control for a lot of them. The graphics quality, the controls, a lot better. But I really enjoy console gaming because it gave me games like Bloodborne and Yakuza, which are some of my favorite games of all time. It's tough to choose between them. But PC gaming is a whole new world if you've done console gaming your whole life. Aryan. Alright, the Aryan's probably gonna come for me when I do this, so let's stand in the corner and clench our butthole real tight until the train gets here. Like we did last time. Hello? Yep. Oh fuck!
Maybe he's found a better site to raid. Shh.
Or a way off this fucking.
Take a look around. You're out of
That.
Why do I always always do that. It's right mouse. Damn it. I just saved, but I have a plan now. I have a plan. I thought it was gonna be the alien coming in. The people always throw me for a loop because they come with like 2 or 3 of them, but the alien I can do. I can get around easier. Alright, we're gonna do this right this time. Seeing certain films as underage can have quite an impact. Yeah, definitely more so than others, some more so. I remember watching Ghostbusters as a kid and being really freaked out by a couple of scenes in that. It was either 1 or 2. Just stumbling across it, like watching TV at 2 in the morning while my parents were sleeping. Like, what the fuck is this? And Hobo! How's it going? Long time no see. How's life?
Our team of humans and synthetics thank you for your continued use of the
You went to Catholic school for 12 years too. You have my sympathy. My deepest, deepest sympathy. Or empathy? Sympathy or empathy? I get them confused, but I feel ya. Catholic school's kind of a struggle. The Catholic school uniforms are atrocious too. We had to wear like basically pants up to our freaking chest. What happened to the people patrolling? Is this— oh, that's the wrong one, that's why. Ugh. This is the right one. What if we hop on the other train though while we're waiting? Or we hide here. we have a few Catholic school survivors in here. Right. This is not a good idea,
He's
but
found a better site to raid.
Or a way out.
we'll try it anyway.
That
I may have fucked myself over, but I kind of want to see what this does. No! How are you alive? Run! I probably should have used a smoke bomb instead of a noisemaker. I think those are more valuable. The ghost in the library in Ghostbusters scared me when I was a kid. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that'd be really freaky looking back on it at a young age. And that's like PG rated, isn't it, that movie? So they expected kids to watch it.
Station serving the Solomon's Galleria Mall, Colonial Marshall Bureau.
Alright, we got a new station.
Suites.
New station, or one I've already been to but completely forgot because it looks the same as every other station. You were there for 4 years at Catholic school. Okay, so you didn't have to suffer. Contrast through the full Catholic school experience, you just got a taste of it. A taste of the bullshit. You didn't get the short skirt treatment? No, the short skirts were phased out before I went to Catholic school. We had pants. Pants literally like up to our chest. That no one wore. We all wore like American Apparel pants and then got yelled at. Or like American Eagle Outfitters, I forget. One of those shitty mall stores that teenagers shop at to get pants, I guess. You just got back from Afghanistan, damn. Are you in the military? I'm assuming you don't go to Afghanistan for like vacation, I'm assuming. And you're back home? First Ghostbusters film is probably my favorite movie of all time. Really, I haven't seen that in forever. I gotta go back and watch that. That movie is a good one. I haven't seen that in so long, though. stopped going to Christian schools by middle school, was tired of getting preached at. Yeah, it's definitely, they definitely could approach it better, I feel like, with kids. Instead of preaching and like slapping them with rulers. I never got slapped by a ruler. I heard the horror stories, but personally I never did. And RSJ, you're a Catholic school survivor too? I feel like I may have known that. There's a couple people who said they were already a while back, but
you can't miss it.
No welcome committee?
Just get up here. Wait's out.
there's dozens of us out there. Dozens of us. This does not look welcoming. Nothing looks welcoming, but this looks like extra unwelcoming with the red X's everywhere. I crouch walk probably way too much, but I'm afraid of getting like getting him randomly dropping on me. You're 28 and ain't going back for a reunion. Yeah, I'm 29 and I have not been to any high school reunion. I could not care less.
Calm down. We're safe now. Waits has a plan.
A plan? Really? His fucking plans haven't done us much good so far.
My friends from high school all moved out of state anyway, so they probably wouldn't be going back for their reunions.
For now, anyway.
Oh, I hate these dudes.
Can't believe you left me alone back there.
Alright, what's this strat here? Can we do like the old, we try to dupe him this way? How do we pull out the wrench? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try this real stupid idea. Are they deaf?
Every noise I hear freaks me out. Where the hell does that thing come from?
Good lord, they're oblivious. I'm trying to bait them around here.
I can't believe they just killed him.
Oh my god.
This went to hell so quick.
Oh my god. Alright, well that's not the strat. I thought I could try that. Do I have to stand here waving my arms for them to see me?
Rescue ships will be on their way, right?
Try this side. Is this a joke?
In a past life, my shift would be starting right now.
Can I use the, oh no, the gas torch looks like we can only use on set things. Okay, I was like, can I just gas torch all these locked doors? Hello? What about NC-17 movies? I don't understand the difference between NC-17 and R-rated movies. Well, whatever.
You think we're safe here? Doesn't feel safe.
I don't know how to use these.
Was that you? Did you get the transit running? Nice work.
Okay.
How's Taylor?
Stable. Should be.
Were those
walking
friendlies?
soon enough.
Is that why?
Samuel.
Were those friendlies? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Did I just smoke bomb friendlies?
This is with her now.
It's fine.
Okay.
This is fine.
You managed to get transit up and running, so I guess we're even.
Nice.
Where's Ricardo?
That's how
Prepping our
much
next
attention
move.
I'm paying. I gotta pay better
Look,
attention.
I'm busy. I've
was
got
wondering why
Marlo
they
in
weren't
the cells,
aggroing.
The lowlife who showed up with your flight recorder.
Where's Marlowe's ship? The Anisadora.
He put it in a parking orbit around the gas giant. Son of a bitch won't give us the command codes to let us bring it in on auto. Maybe you can get more out of the unhelpful bastard. Go talk to him.
You. They're literally really just sending me from point A to point B over and over again. So are the hostiles nearby the alien, or is it my friends that I just smoke bombed because I didn't know they were friends? I'm just so used to everything trying to kill me at this point in the game that I didn't even think they could be friendly. It's the same thing that happened when I started playing Dark Souls. I was so used to everyone trying to kill me that I just, the first friendly that I saw, I attacked. Or, Bloodborne, rather.
Marlowe?
Who wants to know?
My name's Ripley. I'm with the company.
Here for your empty box already? You guys are keen, I'll give you that.
I'm here for personal reasons. My mother was on the Nostromo when it went missing 15 years ago.
You serious? Shit. Well. Shit. We never found her ship, Ripley. Just the recorder.
But you sure as hell found something else. What happened out there?
I need a way out of here, Ripley. Maybe we can make a deal.
Just start talking. I want to know everything.
Yeah, America is very, very prudish compared to other countries when it comes to nudity and sex, it's true. But not violence. It's a very weird double standard.
You get me, Lewis?
A little fuzzy, Marlowe, but you're coming through.
Let's take it slow.
Ooh, this is cool.
Beacon in one piece.
If you're looking for a piece, Foster, I've got something for you right here.
I'd need scanning equipment to find it, Heist.
Okay, enough already. Focus on what we're here for. I don't want any mistakes.
Ooh, this is cool. Scan for the signal using the tracking device. Space to aim. Oh, this is different.
There you are.
Foster, Meeks, keep your eyes open.
Roger.
And how's it going, Colonel Sidequest? Better take out that dude. He may have a chest burster inside. Yeah, we preemptively took him out. It was for the greater good. It's fine. Just smoke bomb our allies, just in case. Gotta confuse the chest bursters. All right. This is a very weird tracker. Are these guys... They're just kind of walking with me, right? And Monkey Farts, how's it going? Welcome back. Your ridiculous name.
Listen to that wind. Sub-zero temperature, low visibility.
Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, maybe it's low visibility, being out in this shit, and also this helmet. I can't see shit. There we go. Think I'm doing it right. Kind of. It's probably pretty linear. Wonder if it's possible to die here, because I'll probably find a way. Was that the ship? Is that a ship? Is that the ship? Nope. It's weird rock formations. Get out the way, I'm trying to track here! Get out the... Trying to figure out this goddamn thing. There we go. Yeah, I was checking them out.
Weathered by the climate conditions. It's just their natural state.
Are you sure about that?
I'll have a look around. See if I can find a weak spot. Wait here.
Find a route around the blockage.
Gonna need a lift.
Heist, over here. Give me a leg up.
Oh, this looks great. Of course we gotta be the one to go. Boost me. I thought it was gonna do it automatically. We gotta interact.
I found a path. Checking it out.
Kids is NC-17? I haven't seen that movie, but I heard it was pretty rough to watch. If I'm thinking of the same one. Am I gonna get Am I gonna get face hugged?
Yeah, I'm good. It was a close one, though. Don't think I'll be able to get back the way I came.
Just watch yourself, you hear me?
I bet it's very linear and I probably don't need the tracker. There's probably only one way I can go. What was that? What the heck was that noise? Spooky. How's the sound levels, guys? Can you still hear okay? There's a lot of ambient stuff going on here.
We see you.
Stay put. I think I found something. There's a fissure in the rock. Stand back. I'm gonna blow it.
Place bomb. Okay. Sound is good. Thanks, guys. And Matthew, how's it going? Good to see you. Move back. Alright. My immersion. This part's really neat. It's simple, but it's good immersion-wise.
Don't do that to me again.
Let's get going. Follow me.
And it's good for a change of scenery, too, to get off the ship.
Heist, over here. Give me a leg up.
Those are some puffy astronaut pants. They're like if MC Hammer was an astronaut, those are the pants I'd wear. Jesus. I guess it's good for insulation. It's probably pretty cold. Yeah, the sound design is so good. Oh, yeah! This is awesome! This is so cool. It's one thing to see it in the movie, but it's another to, like, kind of be thrown into the world like this and get to see it. That was cool. They did say it was Sub-Zero. Yeah, that would make sense then that they're all puffed out like that. Find the source of the signal. Oh, I thought it was gonna leave it off like that, but nope, this is even more exciting. I thought they were just gonna give a glimpse, but we actually get to go there. Or at least get teased that we get to go there. And they walk us up to the ship and blue ball everyone by not letting you go in. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. No spoilers. Nice butt. Nice pants pockets. It's very, very important to have pockets on, butt pockets on your astronaut pants. Or butt padding, whatever those are. What are those two little, like, dangly bits on the helmet? Is that, like wipers? Voice comms? I don't know what those are. I heard this game didn't do so well. I think it did okay. Maybe not right upon release, but apparently someone posted on Twitter today that this is the something anniversary of Alien Resurrection game for PlayStation 1, which I never played, but I heard it was really hard. I heard the facehuggers were kind of all over the place. Oh, this is cool. And the music! Oh, we actually get to go in! I didn't know this was in the game. I thought it was all in that one ship.
Something big.
Oh, this is so cool. Yo, even if someone made a fucking walking simulator game that was in the Alien universe like this with the ships and stuff, I would probably play it. Have you guys heard of Scorn? The new indie game that's just been kickstarted. Newer indie game. It's been in development for a while, but it's just had a Kickstarter recently. I think it just ended. It's similar Gigura inspiration to it. Similar look to it. To the Alien universe. But the gameplay is a little iffy. Oh.
Careful with what you touch. I don't want anything damaged.
This is so cool.
How old must this be?
What is it? A cockpit?
And make this a ship.
I think we found our payload.
Hey, quiet!
What? You think we're gonna wake him? Hey, sorry, pal.
Can it? We're wasting time. Have a look around.
This is so cool.
It's a life form.
It was a life form. Now it's our property. Salvage rights.
We need to stake our claim before anyone else does.
And Isadora is not prepared for something this big.
Then we'll take what we can and come back. Have a look around, see what else is here.
Marlo, we found something. Tracks.
Tracks?
Looks like something was dragged. But that's not all. You're not gonna like this.
What is it?
The tracks lead here.
Same name that's on the flight recorder.
Nostromo. Someone's already been here.
Maybe they abandoned ship and landed here.
I can see that. Shit.
If they were here before us, why is there no record of this place?
Well, if they're still alive, there goes our salvage.
Let's find out. I'll find the beacon and shut it off. Don't want anybody else finding this place. Foster, Heist, check out the cavern below.
Oh boy. We know where this one's going. It's not gonna be good.
What is this? I've never seen anything like it.
It's not human, I'm telling you that.
I know it is always this ship, that's true. This is the ship, this is the origin of it all. Can I go down there? Is this thing useful anymore? I cannot go down there. Okay. Let's go down here. Unless that was actually where I was supposed to go and I missed the hair trigger that I can click on. And Gregicle, how's it going? How can she play if she's blind? I hate to disappoint, I'm not actually blind, but might as well be with how much shit I miss in these games. Twitch chat is my eyes and ears sometimes, because I tend to miss stuff. Yeah, we can't get up there, okay. Okay, the distress beacon. I don't think this thing works anymore. It's just decorative. I was not a huge fan of Prometheus, honestly. And I haven't seen Covenant yet. People keep warning me away from that one. I have not seen Covenant, I haven't seen Resurrection. I have Resurrection, but I haven't seen it. I'm debating watching it tomorrow. But, Covenant, really, from the trailer, didn't look that good to me. Prometheus was just more disappointing than anything, because they had so much potential to flesh things out in an interesting way, but all the characters were so dumb. And the story got really weird. I haven't seen Prometheus in a while, but I feel like... Is it the... Yeah, it is this fucking thing, isn't it? No? Nope, that's a bottomless pit. Over there? Can I run? Nope. That's where this person's looking, probably. I feel like I'm going in circles. I probably am. I apologize, guys. I'm a bit disoriented. Got a lurk, alright, Soldark. Thanks for the lurks. I'm gonna continue walking in circles. What's this guy doing? Gonna boost me? There we go. It looked like he was trying to take a dump, but he wanted to boost me. Okay. I just didn't wait. And MC Denton, how's it going? This is a Mexican standoff of sequel likes versus dislikes. Yeah, pretty much. Everyone's got their own preferences. But yeah, this room is basically the origin of a lot of the alien lore, I guess. Now, Now, so what's confused me? I've seen Prometheus, I've seen the first 2 movies, Alien and Aliens. I've seen 3. So, are there 2 different alternating theories of the origin of the xenomorph, or is there one generally accepted theory? Because I thought that it was its own creature that they found on another planet and kind of cultivated it. But then there's the other theory that it was engineered, I guess? Created? And I think Prometheus had that theory? I don't remember, it's been a while since I've seen it. So I could be completely off base, but I'm not really sure the origin of it.
I'm gonna check it out.
If it was ever, like, explicitly spelled out and I missed it. Or if it's just kind of hinted at. I gotta see Covenant. Okay, did they spell it out in Covenant? This is really cool. Holy shit, this is cool.
Don't know
So,
what happened.
always
but the
good.
beacon stopped
Always good to
broadcasting.
stick your hand in strange glowing space objects.
It's amazing.
On my way.
Just the level of detail. I love when games like have this kind of organic look to it, instead of like copy-pasted textures everywhere in models. It's so much work goes into it. I think that's why I like Bloodborne so much, because there's just so much detail in it. And everything looks very kind of organic, creepy. But this whole sequence is so well done. Even down to the scale, like you feel so small, and it's hard to get that sense of scale in a video game. Certain games do it really well, like Shadow of the Colossus does it probably the best. But I love when games make you feel so tiny. Even though I already feel that in like everyday life. Alright, so I'll put Covenant on the list, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it, honestly. I feel like if there's...
This just keeps on giving. Here, strap yourself in.
Oh, I don't want to go down here. Oh, I hope I get face hugged. I feel like if there's lore in it, like, similar to Prometheus, I could kind of appreciate it for trying to expand upon the lore, even if the movie itself was kind of not my thing. Can I move while oh, I can. I can't look down though, probably for the best. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Over here. Watch the drop.
Yeah, I have the feeling I'm gonna be the unlucky one who gets face hugged. Someone's gotta. But since I'm first person perspective, they're probably gonna try to jump scare me. Oh, it's a cutscene. Blip. Why do they always touch it? Why do they always touch it? Why is everyone so stupid? Good God. I will say I'm a little disappointed they didn't just do that first-person perspective.
Everything.
It would have been
Where's
very,
your ship?
very well done, I
can
think,
break
if
the
you could
comms
see it
lockdown,
latching
what are
onto
the
your
codes
face.
to bring it in on auto?
If you want more, then you need to get me out of here.
Not happening, Marlowe.
Is that right? Well, you know where I am.
Wait. My board in the tech spire just lit up like a Christmas tree. It's here.
Plan B. Set it up.
Whatever's happening, I want in.
Okay, this way. Got something here you'll need.
I need that one bullet more than I need whatever you've got. Anything else? Oh, maybe I need that more. Okay, I take it back. I'll take that off your hands. You don't need that, right? Ha ha!
Let's hope this thing works.
It's an animal. Animals are afraid of fire.
I hope you're right.
Me too. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what we can craft with blasting cap. I'm assuming probably a smoke bomb. Blasting cap is X. Nope, guess not. Oh, oop, nope. Pick bomb. Molotov. I guess I can make a Molotov. I haven't made one of those. This is very involved for this one thing. I will say that while I didn't care for Covenant. So you like the ideas, but not the movie itself. Okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with kind of shitty movie stuff if the ideas are interesting enough. If the backstory is good enough. What about Resurrection? You guys think Resurrection's worth watching? Or if I should not, like, even bother wasting my time on it at this point? I thought Alien 3 was not great either. Man, my charge packs are full, but I can never make anything with a charge pack. Unless I'm messing something up. Oh, now I need one of— oh, shit. Okay, I see it now. Man, I literally just figured out the crafting system. I'm so fucking bad. I'm so bad. The red means at a glance you don't have it. Yeah, he's the best part of those movies, honestly, David. Prometheus, at least. I haven't seen Covenant yet, but I'm assuming. And Nephrine, how's it going? How's the screaming tonight? It's been
I've got a
pretty
plan to
tame,
trap it.
honestly.
Take a transit car and meet Ricardo in the Systech.
I did.
I'll coordinate from here.
I did smoke bomb my allies, though. That was a highlight, I think, of the stream so far. Because I did not know they were allies. I just smoke bombed them and ran by them as they ran around like flailing. If you think 3 was bad, then Resurrection is terrible. Resurrection is a joyful romp. I personally liked 3. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm just gonna take literally a 2-minute pee break. Because I feel like now that I have the flamethrower, they're probably gonna amp up the whole, like, xenomorph appearance, and it's probably gonna get— the pacing's gonna ramp up a little bit more. Thanks for the follow. Eiffel's 65? Like Eiffel 65? Like I'm blue? Dabba D. Thank you for the follow, welcome. But I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. And we'll try to put this flamethrower to use. Hopefully I don't have to use it too much, but I'm assuming I will because they just gave it to me, so we'll see how this goes, but I'll be right back.
Somebody say I'm good girl.
Alright, I'm back, and I had 20 seconds to spare. That was a bathroom speed run. My PB bathroom run. What'd I miss? You can commit individual parts without building the thing and free up some slots. Oh! Man, I'm stupid. I haven't done that the whole time. Thank you, Contrast. That's good to know. I was wondering what the point of that was. Well, that would explain it. That's interesting how that works. Okay, so let me see what I missed. I think I missed grabbing a couple of little things. Or did I grab them all? Maybe I didn't. Okay, whatever. Aha! Man, I have max flares? I really haven't used this? Wait, what's got Ron Perlman? Resurrection?
Hello!
Hello, Age! We're talking about alien movies. How's it going? We're talking about if Resurrection is worth watching. Consensus seems to be probably. Best alien game is Alien Trilogy? What? This is not the best alien game? Wait, Winona Ryder's in Resurrection? What? How young is she? She must have been pretty young. Beetlejuice, she was great. I fucking love Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is one of my favorite movies of all time. And Winona Ryder is great in that. You know what else Winona Ryder is pretty decent in? It was, Stranger Things. I actually liked her character in Stranger Things. Some people said she was, like, kind of stupidly overacted, but I liked her character.
Oh my god!
Thanks for the follow, P Tabor. Welcome. I'm just kind of putzing around, see if I missed anything. I probably missed a lot of stuff earlier, too. I kind of want to see Edward Scissorhands. That's a horror movie. No! Edward Scissorhands is like a romance. Kind of. It's a sad movie. Edward Scissorhands makes me very sad. It's an amazing movie, though. Okay, weights. We're trapped down. The creature set off explosives we set in the habitation tower. And I'm hearing reports of damage to the spaceflight terminal docks. I don't think we put a dent in it. There's activity in San Cristobal, so maybe it's gone back. Find a way over to the SciMed Tower Transit. Hope to God the sensors and medical reception are still online. Was that? So the trap. I remember the trap that we had to, like, parkour over and climb up the ladder and get into the vents to escape. I assumed it was a trap for the xenomorph, so I'm assuming this is in relation to that. Ugh. She was great in Stranger Things. Yeah, I love her as an actress. I like her acting a lot. And it was definitely good in Stranger Things. I'm looking forward to the new season. I hope it's good. It's coming out in a couple weeks. I'm gonna have to renew my Netflix. I canceled it for a while, but I think it's worth getting for that. Oh, Age, you missed, you actually missed the coolest part of the game so far, I think. There's a part where, you play as a different character and you're in, like, your astronaut gear and stuff, and you land on the planet with the alien, ship, and you go see the space jockey and the eggs and stuff. And the face huggers. It was pretty cool. The scroll's super slow. The OST might bring on a tear. Yeah, the Ice Dance song. I was trying to learn that on piano, but I stopped a while ago because I got lazy. But that song is very pretty. Yeah, as a fan of the original movie, I think that part was probably... It's probably gonna be up there with one of the coolest parts in the game. I don't know if the coolest yet, but we'll see. Okay, buddy, where are we going? These are the people we smoke bombed. AG also missed me smoke bombing my allies, because they didn't know they were allies. And then they just ran around in panic. Yeah, exactly. Why weren't they shooting me? I was trying to aggro them, I was trying to stealth around them, and then I smoke bombed them, and then I realized they were allies. It was terrible. Oh, you saw that movie when you were 9? I feel like when you watch it as a kid, you probably don't appreciate it as much. Like, the same with a lot of movies, but I'm sure it was still good at that age. But watching it as an adult, it's so depressing. Depressing in a good way. Yo, what? Waits has a plan to trap the creature. Track it down in Lorenz System Spire and isolate it. Go to Lorenz System Spire. I'm working on it. Okay, we're going on our own. No one cares. No one cares about us. Crap the creature. Crap the creature. I mean, we're basically walking around like we crap our pants, so it's good.
Yeah.
Ricardo's moving in ahead of you.
Who's Ricardo?
I sent your guy Samuels to android processing. Once this thing's dead, I'm gonna get him to access Apollo and lift the lockdown.
Samuel's okay doing that?
Guy said he wanted to help, and I have my hands full here. Besides, he's a synthetic. Should be easier for him to
fucking
get in
knew
there.
it! Totally not an android is an android! I knew it!
Look, Ripley, we're the only people standing between Sevastopol and outright disaster.
Outright disaster has already happened, Waits.
Alright, let me
All we
save.
can do now is kill that fucker.
Major plot twist. Dude, that is totally an android is an android. Wait, he is an android? Mind blown. It's not depressing. I think romance has fallen out of style. How's it going, Ghost? You don't find Edward Scissorhands very sad? I don't want to spoil the ending of the movie for people who haven't seen it, but the ending of the movie is so depressing to me. What is the last good movie Tim Burton has made? I can't think of one. I liked it. Sweeney Todd was like decent. But aside from that, I feel like everything he's made recently has just been garbage. You get new things from each time you watch as you grow up. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, it's kind of clowny. But one movie that I appreciate more the more times I watch it is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Like, my family got in the habit of watching that every year for Christmas, even when I was probably way too young to be watching it, because it's pretty bawdy, humor-wise, and the jokes are so funny, they get funnier every time. And there's different stuff I pick on every time. But there's definitely quite a few movies like that, and that's when you know it's well-written. Same with TV shows, like, as far as TV shows go, I think one of the best for that is Arrested Development. There is so much going on in one episode of that show. It's very easy to miss the jokes. Because they're operating at so many different levels, a lot of them. You were 13 when Fight Club came out. You must have rewatched that once a year till I was 20. And every time I got references those two. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that movie is good when you're growing up. You're feeling like a rebellious teenager too. That is mind-blowing at the time. I know, right? Isn't that the best Christmas movie? I love that movie. It's so much better than like the kind of sappy, sentimental Christmas movies, because it more accurately portrays like a normal family Christmas, as over the top as it is, with all the bullshit that happens.
Communication technologies, tech support services, and Gemini exoplanet solutions.
This is really only useful against the humans, because the xenomorph kills me, basically, straight off.
I'm in the Systech Spire.
Ripley, heads up. I'm reading lots of malfunctions.
Yeah, I could tell you that. How are there not hostiles nearby? It's so noisy here. Die Hard's the best Christmas film. Tim Burton's, yeah, it was mostly in the 80s, wasn't it? Late 80s. Nightmare Before Christmas was good, too, and that was 90s though, right? Nightmare Before Christmas scared me way more as a kid than Beetlejuice did. I saw them both when I was like 8 years old. And for some reason, Nightmare Before Christmas was horrifying to me, but Beetlejuice I thought was hilarious. Is it the xenomorph?
Pick up your fellow passengers. Take your trash with you.
Take your trash with you, okay. I'll get right on that. Yeah, all the vacation films are pretty solid. I think the two best ones are probably Christmas Vacation and The First Vacation, though. European Vacation's good, too. I wasn't a huge fan of Vegas Vacation, but the original Vacation is hilarious, too. It just never gets old. And my whole family, like my cousins and everything, and my immediate family have seen it so many times that we just all quote it. Jesus Christ! Locate and activate the fire suppression system. I've gotten more scared from the stupid explosions than the alien. Every time. Oh, for fuck's sake. Follow me, please. No. I mean, you're on fire. Okay, that's locked. He did. He just conveniently has flamethrower fuel on him. That's good. That's good. I'm okay with that. Alright. Alright, probably not a good idea to walk back into the smoke. Let's go this way. These vents go nowhere, right? These are the vents I was trapped in forever in the beginning of the game? Yep. So it's gotta be somewhere else. Fire suppression system. Is it really through there? I guess so. In before death. Because I don't see anything else. But this is just... This is a bad time. No, this is not the time for hiding in a locker. This thing? Well, at least it's afraid of fire, so it might not be here. As it's clanging around in the vents right behind me, I think. It's so loud. Alright, I can use that lever. Anything else in here? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? Bonding agent. This game is terrible for me because I have such hoarding instincts. But a lot of times it's better just to progress and not putz around collecting stuff. Because the xenomorph is gonna get you. But I feel like something may be out here now that this is dried off, or not burning anymore at least. It's obviously not dry.
Oh, gross!
Thank you, H. In Before Holiday Road music sequence. They play that song at work all the time. On the radio, it's great. And my cousin that I work with and I just look at each other and laugh. That's probably why you turned out okay? What, watching the vacation movies as a kid? My family has a good sense of humor. If anything. Alright, I think that's it. Let's try this. Oh, did I? Yep.
Wait, what's wrong with this station?
Everything.
It's always been falling apart, but because of the decommission, a lot of the systems have been shut down. Add to the fact that everyone's too busy trying to stay alive to maintain anything, and you end up with goddamn chaos.
Did I just go in a circle? No. Kind of. I haven't haven't seen the Xenomorph in a really long time. And that in and of itself is making me nervous. This is where I was stuck for like 2 hours at the beginning of the game. Oh, they're still there! Why are they so... Ugh!
Glad I found you guys.
I loved it so much the first fucking sequence of the game. And they came back. I'm gonna go save. In case I have to repeat this several times, like I did at the beginning of the game.
Help me.
Help! It's fine, they're allies, no smoke Pomerino? Are they, though? I don't know if I trust you. I don't know. They probably are. But... I don't know. I'm just paranoid of everything, honestly. Every game I play, everything is just out to kill me constantly. I guess that's video games in general. Most things are not on your side. Can you ion torch yet? I have regular torch. I have gas torch. But not. Yeah, the first movie I saw in theaters was Jurassic Park. Now that I think of it, I was 5 years old? I think. Maybe. When did that come out? I think I was 5 if it was 93. I think it was 93. Again, probably way too young to be seeing that in a movie theater, but very good movie. Still probably one of my favorites, the original. I haven't seen Jurassic World. I'm kind of scared. Okay. Are they actually allies? It's tough because friendlies ping on the motion detector too. Okay. I don't trust them.
Glad I found you guys. Station feels like a graveyard, huh?
They were so empty.
Yeah, those are not... I'm pretty sure those are not my friends. 93 puts you at 7. Yeah, also probably a little bit young for that movie. That's another movie that's, like, looking back could probably be very traumatizing to a kid. Some guy gets, like, eaten off the toilet and stuff. We have many movie to see. I gotta have a movie night. I gotta have a poll, and we can have a movie night, and it might be Predator. And we'll see how it goes. But I'll have a poll, and I'll put a few movies in it. Because there's a few movies that I gotta watch. That's what happened with The Thing. It was basically I wanted to watch that movie, and I was like, anyone else want to watch The Thing? We're gonna have a movie night. And we watched The Thing. And it was good. First movie I saw in theater was the My Little Pony movie. There was definitely a My Little Pony movie that I, like, vaguely remember. Back when, like old school My Little Ponies was a thing. And Gamer, how's it going? How are things in space? Very, very creepy right now. More so because, these people are harassing me. And, just kind of being a pain in the ass than anything. But no, the ambient noises and stuff are freaking me out, and I just got jump scared by an explosion. Type 1 if you want to see Predator. I'm not making a poll right now. Oh my god. Oh, I had all the dino swag too, Zella. I had the little figures, the ones that had like the pieces that came out of them and stuff. Those were so cool. I still have a couple of them lying around, I think. They're probably worth something now. But my favorite thing was my parents got me for one Christmas was the whole, I don't know what you would call it, like the center basically. The control center for the park almost. And it had like audio clips to it that if you pushed a button it would be like, read, the T-Rex is loose. Stuff like that. You saw Blade Runner 2049 today? You liked it, thought it was good? That's good to hear. I've heard good things so far about it, which is reassuring. Scripted alien encounter time? Because I was pretty worried about it. Just being kind of a cash-in. But I heard that it kind of tanked in the box office.
Keep your head together. You can do it.
Do we want to summon Xenomorph Buddy? I kind of want to summon my Xenomorph Buddy. It might make it harder for me, though. Alright, what can we do here? Let's check our options. We have a smoke bomb. I'm not quite sure exactly where I'm going. The server hub is there. It is not directly ahead. It looks like it's up the stairs, probably. Let's check. Yep. No, lower level is down the stairs? Is it? I'm assuming it's this door that's blocked off. Maybe I can use my gas torch there now? That's like directly ahead? Thank you. I hope it said, you didn't say the magic word, I wish. That'd be great. No, it's mostly, all sorts of alarms that dinosaurs were on the loose. That doesn't look like where I need to go at all. I'm so lost here, guys. I gotta get here. It looks... Looking this way, it would be this locked door, but it's down a level. Do I have to go up and get to that staircase and then go down a level? I remember there being like a spiral staircase. I think it was here. This whole area is just a maze to me. I got so stuck here at the beginning of the game. This is the place I've been the most stuck all game. You saw the new Blade Runner. It's also definitely not a cash-in. Okay, that is very reassuring. I do want to see that. It's been a while since I've seen a really good cyberpunk movie. Ghost in the Shell was cool, like visually, but the plot kind of sucked. The acting kind of sucked. At least from Scarlett Johansson.
Keep your head together. You can do it.
I'm gonna just try stealthing this. No, I can't. Alright, you know what? Are they actually friendly? Is this actually friendlies? Again? I kinda don't think they are. Nope, that is just a locked door. Okay, I think I'm Ripperoni. Plasma torch, shit. Oh. Rip. He's down. But where did he go? Alright, let's get the flamethrower out. I don't know how to use this thing quite yet. But he's down. Heard him drop. Oh shit. Oh, I'm so dead. I am beyond dead. He's right there. Damn! That was pretty dumb. Let me throw a noisemaker 2 feet in front of him, that's the strat. I should've used a flare. I've never used those. Yeah, I should've just used a flare, that was really dumb. Well, at least I know they weren't friendlies now. Wham. You pegged him? I think he was mad about that too. It's like this douchebag girl just beamed me in the face with a noisemaker. She's getting it. Okay. Let's try that again.
We shouldn't have done that back
Now that we know that is not the way to go. I believe we have to go upstairs, but I'm horribly lost. You don't see me.
Glad I found you guys. Looks like we're standing. Did something back there just explode?
Why me? Why me? Oh, this is new. Out of all the people there and the noisy thing, it chooses me. As I'm crouch walking my way to the door. Why me? I don't deserve that. I think that was for last time. I think it remembered. Did anyone else see that Neo is coming to Steam on November 7th? I did. I wish I gave a shit about Neo, but honestly I don't. But hopefully it's a good port for people who want to play it who don't have a PS4. I just couldn't get into the whole setting of it. It seemed kind of like dull to me. Graphics-wise. Gameplay-wise, I'm sure it's fun. And Silverback, how's it going? Welcome. You seen the Babadook? I have seen the Babadook. I did. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good for what it was. But it wasn't super scary to me. It was more psychological, I guess.
Station feels like a graveyard, huh? I still think we need more supplies. Guns, food.
Third time's the charm?
Wherever we can find it.
Let's try throwing it further back this time.
Keep your head together. You can do it.
Jesus! Oh, it's got me. Damn! Hear it. I'm assuming flamethrower ammo is pretty precious in this game, so I don't want to waste it. And I can't kill it. It's mostly just creating a diversion. Where is he? He's down there. Shit, okay. This'll be easier when I know where I'm going. My God, he's got lead feet. I can hear him from a mile away.
Creature. How are we gonna seal it in?
The Spire was built to process high-value compounds dredged up from the gas giant. Piracy precautions are still in place. The tower can be shut off, vents, doors, everything. So, you build a cage around the creature, then Ricardo locks it down.
I don't know if I can get in here. I guess I can. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. It's right there. Rip! Where is it? It's down. Oh! Why are you there? Why are you there? Jesus Christ. I don't know what level I'm getting off on, but I think I might have missed my stop. Oh, good lord. Is it down a level? It's the very bottom, isn't it? No, it's gotta be the very bottom. Lower level. And I'm on the upper level. Oh my god. How's it going, Apox? Fight him? No! If I could just take the flamethrower that was so graciously gifted to me and just barbecue its face, I would do it. But I know that's not gonna work in my favor. I would feast off a freaking barbecued xenomorph for a month if that worked. Have you tried talking it out with the alien? Not yet, but that's also a potential strategy. My cat is looking at me very judgingly right now. Charlie, why are you judging? Oh my god, she's so cute. She's taking her paw and going like this. If the new Lara Croft was in this, the floor would have collapsed, followed by a giant rock slide and a giant fan below you for no reason. Alright. What's my strat, boys? I think I gotta get to the bottom. Oh, great. I'm dead. He's coming up the stairs! Stop that! Stop that! Shit. Oh, is that like the panic button, basically? Kind of resets him for a sec. It probably stops working, I would think, over time. Where's the save? There was definitely a save around here. Okay, it's up to the right. Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake, he's in here! I think he's like right there. Rip! Yep, sure, this is good. Works for me. Let's hide under the desk. Can I fit? Can I fit under here? Nope. Jesus! I'm dead. He sees me. Does he not? He's right there. I saw him through the slits on the window. Stupid drinky bird. This is a good idea.
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown. You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
Please wait. What is the trigger for being able to use this again? Is it timed?
If you find this facility in a state
Canadian xenomorph? That's why you're still alive. Why is he Canadian? You threw a noisemaker into a group of hostile humans and you're right, watching them panic and die before you sneak through. That's great, honestly. I've done that like maybe once or twice without the noisemaker fucking me over. I like, honestly, one of the coolest parts that I've done was throwing the noisemaker at, again, the hostile humans and hiding in a locker and using the radar to just watch the xenomorph come out of nowhere and just beeline, like, take him out. I thought that was really cool, just seeing it through the, through the radar and not actually seeing it directly. It was more horrifying.
Hello!
Hello, Onimusha, how's it going? I'm gonna get androided here, I think. Wait, why didn't I care? I gotta make all of these forever. These are great. If I could carry more than I can, I'd be so happy. Any Red Dwarf fans? TV show? Have not heard of it personally. A show that I've been watching recently, that was pretty good is, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, called The Expanse. I've really enjoyed that. But I don't watch a ton of TV otherwise. I'm looking forward to the new Stranger Things though, for sure. Ooh, guitar. Are we gonna pick that up, play some Kumbaya, sit down, have a little powwow with the alien? Blasting cat. This doesn't even need that, but whatever. I just realized. It doesn't even need a blasting cat. What does? Flashbang? I don't even know how useful flashbangs are. Okay, where am I going? Lock down all the escape routes. Yeah, I heard that, but okay. This is one of those I gotta figure it out on my own. I gotta use brain, I guess. Wandering around. You can see the maple syrup dripping out of his mouth. Yeah, they could collect that maple syrup and sell it for like $30 a bottle at Whole Foods. That's high quality. Yo, maple syrup is so expensive though, honestly, if it's like good maple syrup. I know the Vermont maple syrup around here sells for like a ridiculous amount. A lot of it apparently is kind of cut with corn syrup and other stuff that is not maple syrup to make it cheaper. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Thank you for the follow, Yukiko Lanayoi. Welcome, Yowie. Another name I butchered. Didn't the writer of The Expanse meet with From Software recently? Wait, are you shitting me? Because that would be super exciting if that is actually a thing and not just a rumor. That combination is actually really exciting to me. Because I heard they were working on a space game, could possibly be Armored Core. But that's really cool. I haven't actually seen Battlestar Galactica, but that's another one that's on my list to watch. I don't have enough time to do all the things, to watch all the things, to read all the things. I wish I did. Alright, I guess I just have to hang out around the stairwell. You know what? Sorry for being so indecisive, guys. I'm gonna go save since I crafted a bunch of shit, and then I'll just kinda gun it for there. I couldn't save before after I did the terminal anyway. Hopefully it doesn't eat me in here. What the fuck? He's actually here. Okay, never mind. I made a poor life choice. He's in the vents. Alright, scratch that. We're going back here. Yeah, you can post a link if you want. I probably, if you want me to see a link, if you could whisper it to me or leave it in the Discord, that would be great, because I don't want to stop this game too much. I'm already stopping a lot to read chat. But I'm actually interested in seeing that, if that's actually a thing. Because that's pretty crazy. I really am enjoying The Expanse. This fuck. Alright, how am I supposed to seal this shit off? Alright, there's a map there.
We don't forget the little details when seeing the big picture.
Save bait? No, Space Souls was the Surge, which was apparently not good. Objective updated. Seal off the stairwell. Yep, that was the objective about 2 minutes ago as well. Okay, cool. What's this say? Nothing? Okay, cool. How do I seal it off? Do I take the android and just, like, melt him? Or just make a wall? Yeah, the androids are kind of blind, but they're also really annoying, because they just are constantly patrolling. They annoy me more than the Xenomorph does, honestly, the androids and the humans. Alright, I hear very loud footsteps.
Why not activate Sevastopol safety protocols?
Does the alien aggro the androids? Or just the humans? I always thought the name Discord sounded like some evil guy's name. I guess I could see that. Let's not hang out around the vent. I gotta... want to use the gun because he's putzing around. This guy's blocking the stairway that I need to block. He's blocking the stairway better than I am. Blocking the stairway is my job right now. He's right here, isn't he? Alright, what is this? Alright, this looks promising. Kind of. Anything resembling a save point here? Nope. Nope. Ugh. What's The Expanse about? I don't know how to summarize The Expanse very well, but it's kind of political in a way. Like, it's about Earth versus Mars versus another faction called the Belters, and them kind of getting embroiled in this. It's hard to summarize it without spoiling it because there's a really big kind of plot thing that they introduce about halfway through the first season. But it's very sci-fi. They start off looking for a missing girl, and it kind of just goes from there. And the girl is kind of involved in something much greater and much more intense. Much something kind of political. It's hard. It's hard. Not the Belchers, the Belters. That wasn't spoilery. That's like at least the least amount of spoilery that I can make it. I made that very vague. Hello, Shrimp. Please don't be afraid. I have come to help. And I probably... How's it going, Devjar? Are you having a good night? You sound like you're having a good night. I bet this game would probably be a lot more relaxing if you were high. I'm guessing. Or more intense, I don't know. I don't really smoke, so... I've never really felt the need to, because I've always been pretty, mellow and out of it already. This is a good time to play an audio log.
I'm recording this for anyone else who was away when it happened. I can't tell who escaped. There are some boys, but the others were taken through the vents, one by one. The doors were locked, but the ceiling vents were
Thanks for the follow, Silverbacks, and thanks for hanging out with us.
No one to let them out. It was like a fox dropping into a hen house. I should move on. There's a couple of survivors who still trust the marshal in the mall, and then there's a Sinclair and his idiot man with guns somewhere in habitation.
I hear the beeping.
But I doubt.
That's why they have the timer on the audio logs. You think BSG is #1 for sci-fi? Really? Interesting. Restore power? Oh, shit. Low power again. Alright, let's follow this. Has BSG aged well, you think? Because it's kind of older at this point. That was out when I was in college, I think? High school? Exactly, if you're a space nerd, The Expanse is awesome. That's a good way of summarizing it without it being too spoilery. There's a lot going on in it, and the pacing is really good. A lot of sci-fi shows, they take a while to get into, but it starts off very well paced. Picks up speed very quickly. I feel like I'm gonna fuck myself over if I use the flamethrower this much early, so might as well get a flare out. Does this just bait its attention, or if I light this up, will he kind of back off too? Man, I haven't found a save terminal in a long time, this is bad. To the camp group, we can't keep up a full guard 24/7, but with volunteer lookouts and the Spire's existing security systems, we can keep it watertight. From this point onward, we don't raise the security shutters for anyone, and all supply runs have to go through me. We can get through this, guys. Oh my god! Thompson. And thanks for the follow, Overlord. 735, welcome. Don't know how much longer I can take this. It's cramped and dirty, and the trash is starting to rot. I don't even know if we're really safe here. Carter and Thompson came back from their recons last week with a couple of guns, and I'm starting to see a different side to some of the people here. Maybe that woman Winters was right. Oh, it's not afraid of flares. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Alright, so we'll keep this out. Because I hear it hissing around. Seal off the stairwell. Part 1 accomplished. Guess we gotta find another door. Still an android out here too. Yeah, that one's locked. This is very tense with the alien in the stairwell because there's no hiding places. You just kind of have to do ring around the rosy. The android's there.
In a state that isn't to your liking, please let us know.
Motion's coming from there, but that's locked. Oh god. Alright. If I stun and wrench him, maybe he can't. Maybe that won't trigger the alien as much. Yeah, it's tough for a show to keep steady quality throughout several seasons. Some shows kind of hit their stride in the middle. I feel like I watched Supernatural. I enjoyed the first few seasons of Supernatural, but that show got really good on, I think it was season 4 or 5, and then it just tanked and turned into garbage. It's not like a super high quality show, but I definitely enjoyed it, and it definitely had its best seasons toward the middle of its run. It took a while to kind of get its stride. Aren't the androids only bad if their eyes are red? No, they all suck. I'm pretty sure this guy sucks. But I can't tell. I'm pretty sure he's gonna eat me. Let's try to stun baton him.
Helping you every single step of the way.
Great. Great. Oh, I guess you're right. Shit. I didn't pull the thing out enough. They've definitely grabbed me when their eyes were not red before, though. I'm pretty sure. Well, hitting surfaces and detonating hand-built devices will all attract unwanted attention. Yeah, we learned that. We learned that. Everyone's my enemy. I'm not gonna do all that shit over again. Oh god, oh god, oh god. And how's it going? Luep boy, welcome. Okay, so they're only red-eye aliens. Okay, aliens, androids. Only red-eyed androids are bad. Okay, we learned today. We learned a valuable lesson, and then we got eaten. Nope. I don't even remember what I just did. Totally don't remember. It was down a floor, right? You just keep stomping around over there, buddy. I'm gonna go through the vent. Totally don't remember where I just went. Oh, I gotta do all of that over again? Oh my god. Alright, now I remember. I thought I saved it after I did the server hub shit. Jesus Christ. I'm so dead right now. If he walks like 2 feet more to the left, I'm toast. This is not safe. This is not safe at all. Let's do it. Oh look, booze. Where am I? And what am I doing? I'm mad at myself. Because I don't know where the fuck I am. I just did this. This whole area is like my kryptonite in this game. I've never gotten so lost in this game as I have in this one area. Like, straight from the beginning of the game. This has just been terrible. How did I do this last time? I was on the top floor, wasn't I? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, Breaking Bad had a good curve to it. Now that you mention it, that was very well paced. But it's locked. What did I do? Oh, okay. Now I remember. I had to use the terminal first, but I couldn't save after it. Because I just saved.
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown.
Now let's save.
You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage.
So I don't forget to do that next time. Yes.
Server hub reception. Report in as you go.
Any color eye alien is bad. That is true. He doesn't have eyes though, right? The xenomorph doesn't have eyes, I think.
Why not ask me about Sevastopol safety protocols?
I'm definitely androidist. I hate all androids equally in this game. Including Samuels. I don't trust him yet. But now that I know I don't have to sneak around this dude, this should be a little bit easier. Not that the xenomorph is any easier to deal with, but it definitely made it a little trickier when I was worried about him. Now I just gotta remember. He's just gonna follow me around making noise. I'm trying to be stealthy. Whoa. That was the most janky way of turning that. Thank you for the follow. I missed the name, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. My notifications thing is not on top of the screen where I can see it right now. I gotta fix that. I gotta like, is there a way to like lock a window? Ursul, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Is there a way to lock a window in Windows to be like above all the other windows, no matter what? Or is that a thing? Because my followers window, whenever I click other stuff sometimes, just goes to the bottom of the stack. And then I gotta pause the game and Alt-Tab to go over and bring it to the top. Alright, what did I have to do from here? I'm assuming there was one up level? With auto hotkey? I think I used that program for like a death counter if it's the one that I'm thinking of. So in what way does it do it? When you press the hotkey it brings the window back to the top? Or is there another way? Alright, there's a couple of power things that looks like it over there. Oh boy. Sensor. I'll look into it after this stream, it's just kind of like a quality of life thing, it's not super important. Sensors. Need to set a script with the command and okay, command and key combo. Thank you. All right, I'll look into that after this stream because that's kind of been irking me lately. So I like to thank people personally who follow, but it's hard when I can't see who they are without pausing the game. Alright, I really want a save point, but game it knows that I want a save point, and it's not gonna give me one.
Supply storage locked down.
Okay.
Alright, he's getting mad that we're locking everything down. This is such a dangerous read. It took her, and I couldn't do a thing to stop it. First it tore through Doug, then it cut Liam in half and threw him aside like a rag doll. Then it cornered Emma. I was in the shadows, and I didn't see it. It didn't see me. Emma was calling for me, calling for help, but I couldn't move. I was too scared. I let it take her, but I'm gonna find her. If you find this, arm yourself. Eric, can you hear me? Eric? Damn comms are screwed again. You there?
Help me.
Help me. Eric, it's Lincoln. Thank you. It's Lincoln, can you hear me? I've made it down to tech support. I've picked up some canisters of water and some battery packs. Oh, and some tools too. A lot of stuff has already been looted. I'm gonna try and break into the lockup. It's there, isn't it? It's right there. I heard a noise! God damn it. This game makes me so paranoid. A lot of stuff has already been looted. I'm gonna try and break into the lockup. I think they keep security hackers in there. Is this like... I'm trying to fucking read. Is this the friendly android? Let me read in peace! Please! I need audiobooks. Someone just turn these all to audiobooks for me. Alright, whatever. Everything's scary. Okay, everyone's dying. I get it. Alright, thank you, Zello. I'll try to see if that works for me after the stream, because I do have auto hotkey. I did use that for something else. But I wasn't super familiar with how to make it do everything that I wanted it to do. And Vector, how's it going? Welcome. This chapter of the game was super tense on Nightmare, I can imagine. I'm only playing on medium because I'm terrible. But I can imagine with the alien kind of like constantly up your butt and not being able to see it on the tracker, that being super tense. Would you say Nightmare is very, very difficult? Because that's the sense I got from it, was it would be impossible for me to even try. But this is more my speed. Oh no. Oh no, it
If you find this facility in a state that isn't to your liking, what do you need to do today?
Every time I just even see it out of my periphery, I'm like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Wait, can you patch me through to Ripley? I've already connected you. Ripley, there's an override command that allows you to initiate the emergency lockdown. It's on the terminal behind the reception desk.
Oh my god!
Thanks for the follow, Shobby. Welcome. Yeah, the buggy scanner would drive me nuts. More than anything, I think. I don't want to read this. 7789. I don't want to read this when he's like putzing around out there.
Hughes, it's Ransom. I just got your query.
Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done some decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago. I know you're concerned, but it's ancient history. There's just some stuff I need to know. A routine company transmission packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's gonna break anything. Still, no one else needs to know about it, right? If you talk, well, there'll be consequences. I mean, there's plenty Marie doesn't know, right? Leave them decoding and let me know when they're done. We can keep this civil.
Yeah, the banging sound in the vents, even on normal mode, on medium difficulty, that definitely is disturbing. I have good headphones too, and it's tough because like you can kind of pinpoint where he is, but at the same time that like it's still like you can pinpoint the general direction he is in, but you still kind of have no idea where he's gonna come down. I feel like even with the sound, and they do a good job with making it tense that way. To me personally, I feel like Nightmare would just kind of be more frustrating, but it's tough. I wish there was a way to tweak the game, like individual aspects of the difficulty. Like if you could just tweak the alien AI and not the supplies, or like the other way around would be cool. Just to mess around with to find like kind of the perfect difficulty. Alright, run this. I guess I have time to read this. I've been investigating these archive leaks, and I'm pretty sure it's just faulty hardware. These Arius systems are too old to properly integrate into something as complex as Apollo. I found something else out though. It looks like someone has been accessing people's private messages and camera feeds for the last couple of years. The executive suites, San Cristobal, even the Marshal Bureau have been hacked. Does the name Ransom mean anything to you? Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready, but I'm not ready.
Ricardo, server reception is closed off.
Good job. Come through to the server farm, quietly.
Man, this part sucks. There's no save points. Like, none. We got nothing. How do I get over there? How do I get over there?
If you find this facility in a state that isn't to your liking, please let us know.
Oh, and those are the bad androids. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, this is gonna suck so bad. Oh no, it's a good android, I think. I thought he was a bad android.
I've set up an emergency
save
shutdown
point,
at the
please.
terminal inside the server farm. You need to trigger it from there, then get out.
Ooh.
I'll keep your exit open till you're through, then shut the trap.
Does that upgrade all the noisemakers that I have currently? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, this is the best thing in the entire game. This one right here. Use bad android as a shield? I mean good? Poor good android, he's just trying to do his job. And we're gonna use him as fodder. I don't know if that works. Love pipe bombs for when you absolutely positively need to take out a working Joe in one blow. My fear with them is how loud they would be to trigger the alien. I've used very little stuff because I have very strong survival horror game, like basically instincts to hoard everything, even though it's probably better to just use it on medium difficulty because you get enough of it. But I haven't used any flashbangs, EMP mines, Molotovs, pipe bombs. I guess I could try making one of them. Just to have in a pinch. Pipe bomb from orbit? It's the only way. It's the only way to be sure I like it. Nuke it from orbit. Pipe bomb it from orbit. Alright, I feel like this part's gonna be a bitch, but we saved before it, so that's good. What is bonding agent? These seem the medkits seem more useful around the Joes, because I usually tank a couple hits from them when I get caught out. Really useless against the Xenomorph though. The guy's neck looked a little painful. Yeah, he seemed to have a run-in with the chiropractor working Joe. He had a little bit of an adjustment. Oh, Jesus fuck.
Oh my god!
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. One sec, actually, I gotta bring the follower list up. There we go. Thanks for the follow, Green Griff. Okay. There we go. But yeah, that's why they keep saying, like they have the audio logs and stuff, the terminal logs, basically like people not wanting the working Joes to do anything, like any medical treatments or anything on them, and actually wanting actual doctors to do it. Because the working Joes are a little buggy, then any treatment from one of them probably would not end too great. Ugh. Honestly, playing this game just kind of makes me want System Shock 3 to come out. I'm really looking forward to that, or the remake for 1. This game is great on its own, but I'm curious to see what they'll do with those. Because this definitely gives me vibes of System Shock 2. Working Joe versus Bishop would be cool. We could place bets. Have them arm wrestle or something. What are you? What are you? Can I fit in here? No, too fat. Remember Fatty? So hyped for more System Shock? Yeah, have you heard anything about it recently? I haven't looked into it. I should look it up after the stream. How they're doing progress-wise, but as far as newer games goes, I'm hyped about that and Scorn. The development of those. Alright, we're at the server farm, I think. Seal the creature inside the server farm. We're in it, or we're just kind of near it? I think it's behind us and up a little bit. Alright, he's in here. Is this it? Oh, it's this type of thing. The Bioshock Infinite hacking. Have you played Prey? I haven't, but I've seen almost the full playthrough contrast. Honestly, Prey didn't seem super appealing to me. I'm very, very stupid picky with games though. And Prey just seemed kind of generic to me. What's that? I don't know, I'm sure it's a good game. I know people who've played it that have enjoyed it a lot, that I've talked to. But personally, I don't think I would enjoy it as much. There's a lot of hacking going on here. If only real-life hacking was that easy. Yep, we got it alright.
Ricardo, is my exit clear?
Ricardo! Uh-oh! R.I.P. Ricardo! R.I.P. me.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, Ricky, I'm working on it.
Oh my god! Thank you for the follow, Super Marco. Nice, welcome. Alright. Beep 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 beep. I just gotta kind of fumble around and get out of here, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, it'll definitely take them a while to get it done, hopefully, if they do a good job on it. I had never played it when it first came out. I actually just, I streamed it about a year ago. I think last December, my first playthrough. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It is a bit janky.
Ricardo, you got news for me?
I need more time.
I don't have more time.
No, we don't. Gameplay-wise, it's a bit janky. A lot of the game takes place in the menus more than anything, but the atmosphere is still very, very good. The story's very good. Where? Alright, Arian. Right, he got out too. He knew what— that alien knew what's up. So, up, doors open, peace. It's my time. Let's go the same way. That's a good idea. I like this idea. Good call. Just saw him sprint through here. Get under the disc. Ugh. Oops. What else needs bonding agent? Man, I can't even imagine crafting this stuff in nightmare mode when the thing's probably like right up your neck most of the time. Like, hurry! Just like frantically piecing together a pipe bomb. Noisemaker, whatever. Alright. Yeah, something about Prey. I felt like, from what I saw of it, they could have done a better job with it. Like, atmosphere-wise. I feel like the game was very, I don't know, well lit or something. It didn't look, as gritty and creepy as I want from a space game. Space horror game? I guess it's more of an action game than a horror game though, right? I don't know. I'm sure it's a good game. But, there's a lot of games to play, and if a game doesn't, like, scream out to me, I'm not gonna play it. A lot of good games to play and a lot of, or not a lot of money. Limited money.
Ricardo, how did you open it back up?
I had to suppress the alert. It was the only way to get Ripley out.
There's an up floor? Man, this is a haul.
You let it out? We had it locked down and you let it out? Ripley, it's still on your tail.
Thank you.
Where should I go?
Take the elevator to Gemini Labs. If it follows, we can still trap it there. Ripley, Ricardo, we can't let it escape again, no matter what.
Jesus.
This place looks safe.
Okay.
I'm sure that.
I'm sure that. Great. Fucking people. Oh, I'm dead now. Great. I don't like people. This game makes me hate people. More than the alien. I hate people. They're way more dangerous. So when does Majima show up? That's a good question. That's a good question. Oh great. This is cool. This is great. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm not gonna waste the flamethrower, just kill me. Just kill me. Ricardo got some splaining to do. A shotty would be nice, that's true. That is true. Anything other than this shitty loud revolver, I guess a shotgun would probably be louder too. The alien run to your dead body like, oh, what the fuck. Yeah, I mean, he can nom on my corpse. I'm sure it's the same. I'm sure it's still fresh. And Freeride, how's it going? Welcome to Alien Isolation for the evening. Welcome to me, the alien spawning like 2 feet in front of my face and taking me out as soon as I load in the video game. It takes me 10 years to load my flashlight. There we go. This part kinda sucked, but fortunately it's not that long to deal with. Can he fit in here? Oh, Jesus. Hello? Not the run. How many fingers does it have? That was more than a normal amount of fingers, I feel like. You got. You done got. It's that guy. He's like a landmark. We've seen him so many times. We're gonna see him so many times because we're gonna die so many times. Like, oh look, it's Neck Guy again. Oh look, Neck Guy. Neck Guy's still doing good. Do corpses spawn different stuff? Yeah, they do. Every time. I wonder where they do that. Charlie, stop. We could do with a bit more isolation from this alien. Am I right? You are 100% right. I could do with a little bit more isolation from everything else on this goddamn ship. Aliens, people, androids, everything. Hello.
How can I help you?
You can go away. You can distract the alien. You can do something. Okay. Here I'm thumping around. But yeah, this alien's kind of a dick. This shouldn't be too bad, there is plenty of cover. It's behind me. This is risky as fuck. Yep. I don't want to use the flamethrower so much this early, but I'm gonna have to. It's gonna stop being afraid of it, I think. I don't know what else I could have done there. I don't want to save scum it, but... yeah, that poisoned me.
Is my exit open, Ricardo? Wait a minute. Ricardo, is my exit clear?
Jesus, it's shut. It won't move. What are you doing, Ricardo? Fix it.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Ripley. I'm working on it.
Shit. Not good.
Ricardo, you got news for me.
I need more time.
How did I get out of here before? I don't remember. Yo, Quiddy, how's it going? I'm about to get destroyed. This is I'm lost again. I literally just did this. Okay, there we go. Oh no, doesn't he gun it through here? Oh Jesus! What? He sees me, he's like, peace, not me first. Don't let me hold you up. Oh my god. Alright, I'm very confused, but I'll take it. Oh my god! Thanks for the follow, gamer, welcome. Yo, Quiddy, did you end up finishing Dead Space? I watched a little bit of you playing through it the other day before work. That looked like fun. Spooky space games. And it looks like you got the cam working good too, because I could see you pretty good. Despite the dark. I still have my one light going for this, but I'm tempted to turn it off and see if you guys can still see me, because it's even spookier with no light. It comes in at such a clip, yeah, it's like... And here's the door and it just like bolts. I didn't think it would be that smart to know that it was its way out. I know it's supposed to be kind of intelligent. You beat it on Sunday, good game? I was thinking of playing it, but I don't know, like... From what I saw of you playing it, I feel like playing it after this, it would be so much, space. Like, way too much space stuff. Space and aliens. And it looks super jump scary. Like, a ton of jump scares. This is pretty good. There's not, like, a lot of jump scares in it. And it's tense. But, it's kind of frustrating at some parts because you can only save in certain spots. I don't know how Dead Space is. Maybe you can save wherever, but in this you can only save, like, certain spots. You gonna play any more scary games, Squiddy? Or was it just, Dead Space? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Play it at the end of the month. I got a couple other games I want to try too. I want to try some more like retro, weird horror games I think next. But there's a lot of cool scary games out there. I wish there was more good Silent Hills, personally, because I played Silent Hill 2 and 3 last year, and those were a lot of fun. Alright, this is where I got fucked last time, I think. You didn't jump, you saw how they were trying to set you up, yeah. A lot of times they kind of... What is this? Hello? Hello? This is the spookiest thing in the game so far. But yeah, a lot of the jump scares are pretty telegraphed, I think, in horror games. Some of them can still get you though if you're not on guard. Alright, this is where all the people were. I don't want to go where the people are. Is there a safe spot? Jesus. Oh, I want a safe spot. You may play more scary games, we'll see. I mean, you already do the Bloodborne speedruns, so Bloodborne's pretty creepy, pretty Halloween-y. And guys, if you don't follow Quiddy, you should totally give him a follow. He's an awesome guy. He plays, does a lot of Bloodborne speedruns, some Dark Souls speedruns, and he's been playing some spooky games like Dead Space. For Halloween. Everyone's doing the Halloween thing. It's like, I'm trying with this. But, I'm not super spooked. Have you played Silent Hill 1? I have not. I have played Shattered Memories, and I watched full playthroughs of Silent Hill. Is the cat making that sound? Yes. I'm sorry, she's breaking the immersion. She's got a jingle ball. That's her favorite thing. She likes all the noisy toys. Do you guys know if there's a safe spot near here that I'm missing, or is this just the hall? I think this is the hall, probably. Because I don't see anywhere else. I think I gotta go through here and not get gunned down. Charlie. You played Silent Hill Homecoming? Did you like Homecoming? I heard mixed things about that in 4, but I want more Silent Hill. Toss Noisemaker? Oh, that's a good idea too, but that might fuck me over even more, Age. Honestly, because you saw how the alien just gunned it for me the last time I threw one of these. It was mad that it insulted its intelligence, I think. It's not as good as the other Silent Hill games, but you liked it? Was that PS3? PS2? She's like looking this way, but I don't know quite her eyeline. I wrenched her last time and that went okay, but then someone else was pot-shotting me from a ways away. I could just shoot her and then hope that the alien goes for her and not for me. That's another possibility. But I'm taking way too long either way. If I toss it out to the middle... Oh, she's gonna see me. If I go to the right, she'll probably see me. It just sucks because I can't, like... most stealth games, like... Or at least I guess the only other stealth game that I've really played, like Metal Gear, had the vision cones that made it super easy. But this, like, I have no clue.
Keep your head together. You can do it.
Where her buddy is. Oh, there he is. Oh, I see him. Okay.
What is that noise? You pushed me into this.
I'm on the wrong floor. Okay. I'm not here. I'm also on the wrong floor. Jesus. Unless it's over there. Oh, it's there. Alright, I think I might want to just sit here, take a little smoke break, and pray that he doesn't... that he doesn't attack me. I can't do anything else here. I have the flamethrower, but like... Oh, Jesus. It knows. It was distracted by the other ones, but it knows. I was crouched, it wasn't moving. The fact that it already caught me, I guess. It already saw me. Then it, like, prioritizes, I guess? I don't know what else I could have done there. Now that I know where to go, I can go there. Ugh, good lord, this is a bit frustrating. I cannot imagine how hard this is on the other modes. Yummy! Yeah, booga. Every time. Thank you for the follow. Weeaboo Patrol, I like your name. Welcome to the stream. Weeaboo Patrol is a very tough job, I'm sure. It's time for a crafting break. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for a crafting break? Because it's time. Good old Snapneck here.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
You know, it's been... No one used that this stream. It's been a while. You don't see me. I'm not here. Don't mind me. Thank you. Thank you for hugging. Please don't kill me, Arian. Uh-oh. It shouldn't do that if I keep... I don't know what I'm doing. That's not good. No, you pissed it off. Now it's not gonna care about fire. Ever.
Very good.
Thank you. You just did not give a fuck. It's like he pulled out a freaking stick and roasted some marshmallows while I was doing it. I wasn't in range. Use it as a tank in Metal Slug.
Is my exit open, Ricardo?
Uh-oh.
Ricardo, is my exit clear?
Jesus, it's shut. It won't move.
You know what I actually played, recently that gave me Metal Slug vibes was, Cuphead. Cuphead is so good, guys. If you haven't played it, I'm so bad at it. Ruh-roh! Open the door, get on the floor. What are you? I'm just gonna have to wait for him to open this.
You got news for me.
I need more time.
I don't have more time.
I really don't. It's not good. Remember Metal Gear? Nope.
Okay, I got it. Get out quickly, now.
Go! Everybody walk the Xenomorph. Oh boy. I feel like if the Xenomorph was a dance, it would have to have different steps. Then open the door, get on the floor. It would have to be like get in the vent. Wait a minute. There's a different door. What if I do this one instead? And Sir Buckford! How's it going? Long time no see. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Punch a hole in the skull. It needs to rhyme, that's the problem. Was there a save spot in here? There is. Where is it? I'm an idiot! I bet some of you guys were watching me walk by that and like, is she gonna find it? Is she gonna find it? She's not gonna find it. And just like quietly face palming in the chat. I can feel you guys face palming behind your monitors. I can feel it. You feel the judgment. Thank you, H. And it is warranted. It is very much warranted. Well, that's a relief. Sort of. It's okay, I was increasing the difficulty. What happened to the Metal Gear playthrough? I try not to watch much games. I haven't played, so that's why I've been absent. Metal Gear is put on pause for a while, because I got way too frustrated with it. I just wasn't feeling it, for the most part. But when I finish a horror month or whatever I'm doing right now, I guess you could call it horror month, I will go back to it. I was pretty much halfway done, maybe more than that, so I'd like to finish it up. I don't like leaving games incomplete, even if I'm not enjoying them as much as I thought I would. Oh, it's levitating again.
How did you open it back up?
I had to suppress the alert. It was the only way to get rid
No,
of
I'm glad I did the original Age. Because, like, even though the gameplay is janky as fuck, for me, I like the atmosphere, the music and stuff a lot.
It's on your tail.
And it still has a charm to it.
Take the elevator to Gemini Labs. If it follows, we can still trap it there. Ripley, Ricardo, we can't let it escape again, no matter what.
Alright. Ooh, spooky wet floor sign. But yeah, I have nothing against the game, I just, again, not very good at stealth games, so, and, the PS1 controls, I never had a PS1, so it was a little, having a lot of difficulty with them. You could always skip ahead and to try too. I could do that, that's true. But I do like, I do like to finish games, if I can. Yeah. Alright, what was I doing last time? We'll try the thing I tried last time. When her buddies come out.
This has gotta be a bad dream.
I think he's standing over there. Yeah, okay, we do this. Whoops!
What's that noise?
I forget where I was going already. That's bad. This way.
I'm good.
Jesus!
Damn!
Back off, buddy. It's gonna stop fearing this, probably, pretty soon. Past it. What? Did I miss it? This wasn't the way? Where the fuck am I going? Eh? Elevator? Is it on a different level? Or am I just missing it here? No, it's right here. What's there? Oh, for fuck's sake. It's up a level? That was a waste then. It's at the top level? On the other side? Gonna head out? Alright, Sir Buckford, thank you for stopping by. It's always good to hear from you. And now, I'll catch you again when I'm playing a game you've already played. Yes, I get it, Age. I get it. Alright, it's upstairs, okay. It's one floor? Yeah, I'm lost again. And I already fucked up. So it's not in this lobby here, it is up the stairs where the alien is going. Oh my god, he mad. But yeah, I heard the best things about Metal Gear Solid 3. So that's the one I was looking forward to the most. Hello? You taking a nap? Yo, literally so many franchises have zombie spin-offs. One of my one series that I've been really getting into recently is Yakuza. And I ordered Yakuza Dead Souls, which is a Yakuza-themed zombie shooter game, and it looks pretty bad, but I'm gonna play it and see how it goes, because it looks kind of entertaining too. It looks like bad like it's so bad it's good. What I miss, you missed Not much. You missed me getting lost. I was on the wrong floor. I thought I was supposed to go to the door there, but it's up a level. So we're learning. This is not a good idea. This is okay. I should do Metal Gear Solid Pachinko stream. That's what the people want to see on Twitch. Is this a safe spot to craft? It's too quiet here. Is it a Japan thing? Where it's taking longer for the zombie fatigue to fully set in there? I don't know. Could be. Because I don't know, Japan has its fair share of like campy zombie stuff too. There's this one movie that I saw a while back. Wild Zero, I think was the name of it. That was pretty campy, pretty crazy zombie stuff. And there's a bunch of other ones like that too. Not familiar with the names, but is this stream stuttering for you guys?
Facility powered up. There's a freight elevator you'll need to take, but ever since Seegson pulled funding from Gemini, it's been out of action.
It's I'm getting a lot of dropped frames. I think it might be Twitch side again. Imagine a world where the alien goes and fucks itself. What a magical place that would be, H. Definitely a little bit more peaceful than this place. A lot less exciting. Or more exciting if you were a Rule 34 artist. Thank you! Please don't eat me. Okay. We did it. Oh, you know Wild Zero, Sadako. All I remember from that movie is lock and lol. He's trying to say rock and roll, but it's Englishy. Lock and lol. But I enjoyed it. I saw that they had this like annual what's a good thing to make? Annual zombie movie night in kind of like an indie theater in Boston. Wait, what is on here? Sensors. That did kind of stuff like that every year and showed some pretty campy stuff. They showed that. They showed another one called, what was it? Shockwaves? Which was about aquatic Nazi zombies. It's the classic. Aquatic Nazi zombies. They showed... what the heck was it? Cemetery Man? Which was a clusterfuck of a movie. Is that Argento, I think it was? The director? Could be wrong. But, a lot of hokey zombie movies. It was a lot of fun when I was in college, going to those with friends. Are you a friend? Yes, a friend.
We're gonna die here. You know that, right?
I mean, if you don't move, because the alien is like right there. It's stomping around, you might die there. Yeah, that scene was good. That's why I remember it. It was memorable. That one. If a facehugger implanted a Xeno, that would be kind of incesty. Didn't they,
This really doesn't feel right, does it?
Isn't that kind of implied in the lore? Or I remember reading about that somewhere, that, on their home planet, if that theory is the correct one versus they were engineered, they kind of turned to like eating each other and implanting each other because there wasn't anything else left to hunt.
And for God's sake, do it quietly.
I'm maybe making that up. That may just be someone's stupid fan theory. I wonder if Alien has gluten allergy. It's vegan. It's a gluten allergy. Vegan dairy free. I guess dairy free is already vegan's already dairy free. I don't want to get steamed. Remember the Void. Oh yeah, the Void is really good if you guys like I don't know if I would call it campy. It's kind of John Carpenter like Thing style horror, like really gory over the top, but mixed with Lovecraft horror. The Void was pretty good. The story was kind of dumb, but the atmosphere and the practical effects were really good. Kill her! Shoot her! Shoot her! Where am I going?
Season's been trying to sell that whole outfit for years, along with Sebastopol. No one ever picked, but it means security.
Ooh, the reflections.
Okay, enough talk now, Waits.
Oh, this room's really cool. Oh, Jesus, where is it? It's gonna turn around and see me. 100%. I should have gone forward. Ruh-roh. I love the little lens flare effects too. They did such a good job with those. This is not a good spot to be. I don't think I can flamethrower from under here. Oh, he's gonna see me. Please keep going that way. That sensor is dead to me. Ooh. I'm just gonna hang out here for a sec. I think he's... Oh no, he's gonna drop down there, isn't he? Ran right into the really obvious camera. He's like standing on top of me. This sucks. This really sucks. He's just dragging. walks along with him. You made a friend. What an idiot Arian, I know, right? What an idiot, but he's coming back. Oh, is he gonna figure it out?
Oh, gross!
Just a box. Just a box, thank you. How's it going, Dirge? Good to see ya. Yeah, that was pretty close. Okay. Access. Restore access. Now I gotta... Okay. I gotta go over there, and I gotta use the thing I just got. I think. I think that's what we gotta do. Walks out of the bathroom with toilet paper stuck to his heel. Dramatic close-up. Is this guy, like... Is it this door? Oh, I gotta do this shit again. Cut panel in emergency. Well, I think this is probably as close to an emergency as we're gonna get here. Hey, buddy. Great! Nope. I gotta do that all over again. What could I have done there? I'm disappointed in myself. What could I have done? How was I supposed to know? I didn't even hear him until I was already reading it. That's the first time he's got me when I was reading the terminal, though. I'm actually gonna wrap it up for tonight because I didn't realize how late it was. That's a good spot to leave it off. Because I honestly don't feel like backtracking that right now. But I will be back tomorrow evening with more of this game. And we'll get through this part. And I'll have more motivation to get through it tomorrow night. Because yeah, it's getting late and I don't feel like backtracking right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. It was so nice.
That's it, man.
Thank you.
Game over, man. It's game over.
It's game over. But thank you guys, yeah, for watching, for hanging out tonight. It's always nice chatting with you and seeing new faces, old faces, regulars, new followers. But yeah, thanks for being here. And I'm gonna see who to host. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night with more of this, probably around 7 o'clock Eastern time. And if you guys are new to the stream, if you are interested in joining the Discord or following me on Twitter, I usually keep my my schedule updated there, and we just kind of post random shit in the Discord, and it's a good time. Okay, let me see who's streaming. I got choices. I got a lot of choices. Oh boy, we are gonna host. Okay, I'm gonna host Warfighter. He is going through his first playthrough of Nier Automata right now. He's on the 9S playthrough, I guess? And he's a really chill guy, and I enjoy his stream a lot, so I'm gonna give him a host. And I will catch you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night, everyone.
Where the pink? Okay, I don't... Oh wait, I still have them from last playthrough, right? What happened to my, Oh, because 2B... Okay, this is not 2B anymore. That is correct. Items. All items. Where's the pink ribbon? Let's wear it. Hey, Shimpy! Thanks for the host.